Hello guys, welcome to another Silver to Challenger. This time we are going to see lags. How this works is I'm going to see 7 different players playing from Silver to Challenger with lags and reviewing the early game, mid game and late game. Also talking about objective setup and how to play laning phase, how to play the warding setup, everything. So even if you are not a lags player, this is going to be super useful for any support player that wants to learn about basic support fundamentals. And every Tuesday we are doing this live. We are choosing a different champion every week. So leave me in the comments if you want your champion to be reviewed. And maybe you are lucky and next week we are doing that champion. So let's start. We are doing Silver to Challenger. We are going to review different Lux players in different elos and see how it goes. I like the cover a bit better this time around. From the Lux, she's covering the river, bot entrance. Normally, AD carry and support in low MMR, they cover this same bush all the time. So, yeah. Nice E for mana flow. I like that. Let's talk about the runes real quick from Lux, going from Comet, Mana Flow, Transcendence, Guiding Storm, and Chip Shot and Ultimate Hunter. So, in my opinion, here I would change Chip Shot and Ultimate Hunter. I would play Deep Ward and I will play with Relentless Hunter, right? So, but that's my preference. Or Chip Shot plus Deep Ward is also fine. That will be my preference. And probably Red Trinket. I mean, Warding Trinket, it's okay, it can be played. I like Red Trinket a lot to dominate lane a bit more. I will never leash with Lux. It's a champion that you never want to leash with this champion, right? So I guess leashing in silver. This is silver 4, so close to bronze as well. So we are going to start with the lowest of them all, right? This is really bad already because they are losing control over the lane, right? And against Tamkench and Kelly, you should have the Prion, should have the control. And in this way you are dropping early control, right? Yeah, but if you don't leash, like the thing is that if you are leashing, you lose control in your bot lane, and you cannot favor everyone in the game. You cannot play the game. That's the issue, right? You cannot play the game like worrying that people will tilt and your jungle will not play because you didn't leash, right? That's because now the stage of the lane is this one when it should be a better one. So you always have to do what's good for you and how you have to play the game, right? You cannot really expect. I mean, here the trade is fine with the E. I mean, Miss Fortune just trolling a bit. To be fair, not much Lux can do. Maybe she could hold the Q a bit longer, but we start the lane a bit chaotic, right? Here, for example, I'm going to go back again. Like here, for example, she has her Q and E very soon, and I want to show you how to trade better with this champion in lane. Now I will slow it down and I will pause. So here Tamkench is going to throw a Q towards Miss Fortune or towards Lux, doesn't really matter, or auto-attack the wave. Caitlyn is in this position right now and Tamkench is in this position right now. Now Lux here has to punish, right? The Tamkench. She has to punish Tamkench 100%. In my opinion, why supports stay in silver and bronze, iron, gold is because they don't punish enough in lane and the lane is very passive. Right here, Lux can use Q plus auto attack plus E plus auto attack and she's going to do fine damage towards Tamkench and is going to be fine. But you cannot play this and not do anything, right? Like she's dodging the ability from Miss Fortune. Like the Q of Tamkench zones 2 people at the same time because he's scared getting hit by a Q that is going to do this much damage and he has 2 potions, right? So instead of doing this step towards here, you need to step forward and fight the Tamkench, right? And you will take this HP from Tamkench for 100%. Also, I don't like Lux going with Ignite, but well, Ignite with Lux is a bit useless. I think heal is way better. Hello. The prize for Caitlyn and Kench? No. The prize is always for Lux and Miss Fortune here. Exactly. You control the middle bush and they will never take the prio. How it should work is when you come to us lane, Lux can play in this bush, or she can ward the bush, and you have the E as well. If the level 2 is contested, you can always E the wave, and the backline minions for the first wave, and the melee minions for the second wave. So you use your E as Lux to push the wave if the level 2 is contested, if they are contesting the wave, right? Normally it should not be the case, and you can put more pressure. But it's still an okay spot. I mean, Caitlyn is going to die. That's a good punish by Lux, at least, with the E. So this should never happen. All right, this is fine. Now, one thing to understand is that what can Caitlyn do here? What can Caitlyn do here in the lane? She has no barrier and no flash. 2 summoners, CD, are gone, right? Now, a very big mistake here from Lux is obviously flashing and not having the range to ignite. She still kills 1 for 1. What's up, Danny? Good morning. But Caitlyn is not able to play the lane, and that's all you want, right? Caitlyn is not able to play the lane. So instead of just going in and flashing like she's doing, just wait for your E, maybe try to fish with another E, and keep it slow, keep the game slower, right? She cannot play this wave, so you have control on this wave, right? And that's all you want. It's like laning 1v2 or 2v1 against Tahm-Kench. Here, the only thing you are doing is like giving Tahm-Kench a kill for free. You get your kill, but it doesn't really matter. You would have got that kill anyways later. Or you will have punished Caitlyn more. How do you punish Caitlyn more? Is that if Caitlyn cannot lane, she's probably going to be here, and she will need to try to base here, right? That means that this wave plus the next one, she's going to lose to the tower. So she's going to lose 2 waves for being 1 HP, which is actually better than dying, right? Because now Caitlyn died, but now she's coming back with home guards, right? If she went out of base right now, I don't know what Caitlyn is doing. Now she's getting out of base, and you guys see that now Caitlyn arrives, and she's going to come and get the entire wave. But in the other hand, if Caitlyn was low, and she was here low, and she base, she's going to lose this entire wave, and Lux and MF are going to get a better base off, right? So that's something important to understand that normally people you guys don't pay attention to one. So there's 1 for 1. She gets a pink ward and a dark seal. I don't dislike this. Now let's talk about the openings. We have a problem in silver. In silver, the openings are always the same, right? The openings in silver are always the same. What are the openings in silver? Always towards bot lane. Hello, Sauch. Every single time we watch silver to platinum, they always open towards bot lane. Like this. They always go towards bot, one direction. There's no going mid lane, there's no going anywhere. Now, as Lux, for example, in this situation, you are going to arrive towards bot lane for what? What is your purpose to get to bot lane? The wave is going to crash under tower, it's going to be here. And now the wave is going to slow push, or probably fast push because Caitlyn is going to push it fast towards you. So you really don't need to be bot lane, right? So you could look for a roam in mid lane. Why mid lane? Because you could come from this side here and sync up together with your jungle. So you are syncing up with your jungle and making a play in mid lane together. Because you could be here in this play, right? So Lux could be a mid lane on this play. Now, what else could you do? Darius and Fiora, both of them are matchups that snowball really hard, whoever has the lead, right? And you will say, well, we are in silver, so if my Darius gets 2 kills, he's going to troll anyways and going to die to Fiora anyways, throw the lead and not carry. Yeah, but if you think like this, then you're not going to go anywhere, right? It's better that your Darius is 2-0, right? Than 0-0 is probably not going to snowball more. If it's 2-0, maybe most likely in silver what will happen is that he will go 4-0, enemy jungle ganks, he gets a double kill, right? That's how it works. So opening towards top lane is also a possibility, right? You could kill the Fiora really easy, plus you have Ignite. You are level 2, you just need to wait for the Fiora to go in, right? And there will be a moment where Fiora will queue in, like here. She's probably going to queue. Or in this moment, imagine in this spot here, you appear. She's going to die. She has no flash as well, right? And you're getting an advantage. But instead of doing that, she's opening bot lane. So she could open mid lane, she could open top lane, right? Mid lane, the good thing is that you sync up with the jungler, and top lane, the good thing is that you make sure that you snowball the matchup. Now, if you open to a top lane, how do you want to set up your vision? Most likely what you want to do, she already used her ward here, by the way, incredible. What you want to do is most likely come here, gank with the Darius, crash the wave. So the good thing is that you get Darius ahead, your top lane is ahead. Second thing is that you crash the wave, which means that you are getting the experience that you need as well. So you will get experience from this wave plus the next wave. So you get 2 waves of experience, so closer to level 6. And third, you establish vision for your Darius, right? After doing that. So let's say you kill the Fiora, it crashes, right? Now you drop probably the pink ward here. Why? Because now the wave is going to go this way, and maybe Darius wants to fight it, and if he has control and vision here, that will be really nice. What could you do is set up a pink ward here, and then a normal ward here, or in this location for your Darius, right? Because if you give an advantage to Darius, then you want to set up a vision control for him as well after. After going mid, she could go with Diana and put pressure on enemy jungle. Not really, not really. But we are going to talk about what she could have done if she goes mid lane. Now, if Lux opens mid lane, this guy is going to die, right? Masaha is going to die. What do you want to do after that? Is most likely you want to come here and drop your ward in the enemy jungle. Now, why don't you want to invade with Diana is, you could invade with Diana, but Diana is not stronger than Trundle. And also, like, Diana didn't base, right? So it's a bit risky to do that. But if you gank mid lane, you can always transition toward enemy raptors, right? So always when you open the map, have options on what you want to do. Because also, if you get a good action, you need to have a plan after, right? You gank mid lane, push the wave in mid lane, get the experience, ward enemy jungle. Kill top lane, push the wave, get the experience, ward for your top laner, right? I see so many supports go top, gank top, and base. Don't get experience from the waves, and you don't get the vision for your top laner. So if your top laner is ahead and he gets vision, extra good. Now, the option that she's doing, going bot lane, good things about going bot lane, is that maybe she can hold this wave. The next wave that's coming, let's say Caitlyn gets this wave, pushes the next one, and she can hold this wave. Now, that will the third option be. Again, the same thing. If you open like this, you need to do something, right? Because you have wards. So use your wards to, for example, drop a ward here, go drop a come back bot lane, and then you hold the wave, right? So use your time opening them up to do something productive. Thank you, Tabian. So Tabian was a jungler player. No, support to jungle and then support after watching the videos. Okay, great. I'm happy to hear that. I will keep up the content, right? So already from an opening, you have 3 options, right? And let's see what Lux does. Let's see what Lux does. Look at this. Look at what Lux is doing in silver, right? We're in silver. Because then I get a lot of complaints. I cannot carry. I cannot do anything. What should I do? She wants this bush. For what? There's nothing to do. Now Diana is going to invade, or Diana is doing the crap. She warded the bush and she has 1 ward left. What is she going to do with the other ward? Drop it here, or what is going to happen? Now, you guys see that she's jobless. She has nothing to do in the game. You see? She's showing on bot and not doing anything. The same thing, she could be doing so many things, right? But there's nothing that Lux is doing. The only thing she's doing is getting maybe punished by Tamkench here. So she missed already 1 big opportunity of the game, right? Let's see how the laning phase goes. Now this is warded. She knows she could get rid of this ward as well with the pink ward or with the vision plant here. This vision plant. Also, this is pink. Okay. Now let's pause. Your jungle is nearby, so that means that what you want to do is you want to get rid of this vision, so your jungle might look for an opportunity here, right, in bot lane. Let's see if he does. Okay, good position of the pink ward, I like it. So this is good. Now, I would prefer the pink ward a bit more aggressive, Now you see, guys, that Diana is able to gank. And here, let's pause. This step back that Lux does is really bad, right? You want to keep going forward. Because now the position is MF is in front and you're behind when your jungle is ganking. You don't know if they have vision here, which we know that they do. But you already want to be here threatening the Q of Lux, right? So all of this... So this misstep from Lux is very important. Now, enemy doesn't understand what's happening because they realize late. So, well, Diana comes here. She is unable to get this gank off. This is impossible. Diana should just abort the play. Yeah. All right, the wall of Diana is nice. I like it. She should just go to walls. And the walls. Come on, Diana. Okay, explanation. How to play with Miss Fortune. So pay attention. Now, Miss Fortune has one ability that's called Make It Rain. Make It Rain, Miss Fortune rains bullets, revealing the area and slowing by 40%. So how you play with Miss Fortune in lane as a support is when she is and you have skill shots, you land the skill shot, right? Because enemy is slowed, so you are able to land the skill shot for free, okay? So that's what you want to play for. So now, random E doesn't hit, okay. Now, if you pay attention, she's using every single ability like this. She's seen. Instead of using the ability from here, she could use it from here, or she could go into this bush and use it from here, right? Play. So she's missing the ability because she's not patient enough on holding the abilities. That's all. Now, the position of Lux is really bad. She wants to be here, right? You want to be in control. Now, I think, and the problem is that Tank Kench is very scary, so you would think, oh, he is going to run towards me and kill me. But then MF is going to hit the Tank Kench, and then you can use your abilities and then fall back towards this bush, and you are going to be fine. But what you're doing here is too scared, and you're consuming too much pressure in the lane. So you are not playing at all. So you are just selling out your Miss Fortune. Alright, Tamkins just goes in. Let's see if the space of Lux. Okay, hits the E, gets mana flow. Oh no, the mana flow is already stacked. The comet in. Now let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, another comet. Not too bad. Now at this moment, MF could get the plant in the river because it's spawned at 6 minutes. So you can always get like sustain right there. Right. Here she needs to look to base. Well, let's look it back. I mean, she got traded, like she gets hit by this Q, double Q, and then you just take the loss and just base, right? Like you're not going to do much. You take the Tamken's flash, but again, I feel like the ignite is completely useless for Lux. Ignite, I don't like it with Lux. She did use Ignite 0 times this lane, right? Heal would be way better. Gets you more survivability and everything, to be fair. Now, going back bot lane, I mean, she's getting the wave, and going back bot lane is not bad. Why? Because you are going to stop enemy base, right? So here, for example, Kaylin and Tankkench are greeding for one wave. They should have based way before, long time ago. Now she has to stop their bases, so this is good. This is good. This is really good. What Lux did here is really, really good. So she stopped the enemy bases. Now Kaylin is going to lose one wave and one plating, right? Even a bit more. Now they have control. And I think basing is not bad for Lux because she has support item. She's almost... I mean, she can change to sweeper, gets the lost chapter, and gets a pink ward. I really like this base. I really like this base. I think this base is good. The only problem is that the AD carry is not that great and has to flash for it, right? But the base is good. Now you go back bot lane. It's okay. And now you have what we call like a good setup for Diana to gank, because she can play with this pink ward. The wave is going to crash, so Diana is going to be able to gank, and here she has to play aggressive. I don't know what's happening. Like, this is also like the thing, like she gets hit in the trap, right? On the trap, she runs towards the trap. Kelling traps, you cannot get hit by Kelling traps if you are playing in general. You cannot get hit by Kelling traps. It's just hitting the abilities. There's not much more to say. Mechanically, it's not well played. Could be played way better, and it makes that difference, right? It just needs to get used to. Okay, face the flash. I don't think there's a need to go for the Kaylin there alone. She needs to base, and she just dies. Here, if Miss Fortune bases, what you want to do is just make sure that you get rid of this. If you want to stay on the map, you can play with the plant, and then you can play with Diana together, right? So that's the explanation on what Lux should be doing here. Ay. she ends up greeding a lot and dying. She died 3 times already, that all of 3 could be avoided. Okay, now she has a lot of freedom. Where would you guys open if you are Lux right now? That's the thing. We have to put the camera in mid lane. Can we do something in mid lane? Not really. Can we do something in top lane? Maybe we can do something in top lane. Now, how I like to think it is, where is Diana going to go? Diana's going to go for here, right? For the Raptors. Because Raptors are up, Voidgrafts are up. So what could you do if you are Lux? What you could do as Lux is opening here, securing vision, securing vision, securing vision, and you establish vision here to play the Voidgrafts, and also to get rid of like enemy ping wards, any wards, and you open towards a camp from Diana. You could also open towards top and play with Darius. Now bot lane you don't do much, because I mean you could look for kills in bot lane with a combo with Miss Fortune ultimate, but Miss Fortune should be fine alone in bot. Now I get asked, I mean, you guys tell me a lot that if I leave my bot lane, my AD carry is going to cry and is going to die. Now, I have a question. Who's going to carry this game? Is Miss Fortune going to carry this game? Or who is going to carry this game, right? From your team. It looks like Darius is 5-1 and Diana is 2-0, right? And Action is doing decent. Action has already 1 item, so you can push the wave and move. Now, how do you make sure that your top laner keeps getting ahead? Well, how you make sure that your top laner is getting ahead, keeping ahead, is dropping in vision, right? So you come here, drop a ward here, and drop a ward here for your top laner to play. So he will have constant vision right here. Okay, so you make sure that he gets vision. Now, if you go back bot lane, like he's doing, he goes back bot lane, you lose the entire possibility of keep snowballing the game, because now you're going to open towards a lane that doesn't make sense. How often do you plant it there? The what? The vision or what? Yeah, this very bad. Very bad, very bad, very bad. This is one of the very big mistakes. Well, I would use the vision around the people that I think are going to carry me, right? Or where is useful. Now, if you decide to open towards bot lane, you never ever, as level 6, you already have your power spike and you already have your ward item. Going here, the downside is that enemy sees you, so they see you, and you are useless, right? Miss Fortune is level 7 already, so she can wave clear this wave alone. So you let her do it alone. She doesn't need help. Now, if you want to open bot lane, you need to do this. Get rid of this vision, get rid of this vision, and establish vision for yourself, establish vision for yourself, establish vision for yourself, right? So instead of opening towards bot lane, you open towards the river, and you get rid of this vision that enemy team has right now. You could get rid of all of these wards and this pink ward while your Miss Fortune is hitting the wards. Hitting the wave, right? So she's not doing anything. Lux. Of course, we're in silver, right? It's silver 4, but I'm showing you. all the mistakes that don't require anything. Like, I'm not even talking about mechanics, right? Mechanics, we could say she missed a lot of things, but it's not about that. It's not about mechanics, this game. It's all about a bit knowledge, understanding what to do. Here she hits a good Q and she ults. Enemy is low. Now, in the fight, there's no setup. If Lux was here, she changed the game, right? We could look at the fight if you guys want to. If Lux was here right now with his team, this guy is dead, this guy survives, this guy is dead, they get the void grabs, right? You get the full vision, and now Diana could get enemy camps as well. But you decide to play bot lane and look for a 2v2. So I will only recommend this if, for example, your AD carry is playing good and he's really strong, so you want to keep playing with him. Again, she didn't use the ignite at all this game, right? She gets the kill. Yeah. At least we get the kill. And 2 ping wards as well. A lot of wrong things here. Here as a support, you never touch the wave. You don't touch this wave. You leave this wave as it is. Tahm is unable to crash this wave. So Tahm cannot crash the wave. These minions is experience for your AD carry. When your AD carry comes back, he needs to get the wave. So now what you do is be useful. Get vision. Clear vision. Get vision and clear vision. Hello, Sissy. Hello, Sissin. So yeah, not the greatest. This is completely useless from Lux. You don't want to be doing this. This guy is doing Dragon, and you could have been doing something more productive. And if you had prepared the vision before, this will not happen. Every single ward has been placed on bot bushes, so it doesn't do anything. Now, Diana is going to stop the Dragon to help you, and now you take the base. Now, you didn't use, she has 2 sweepers up and 2 ping wards up. So she's not doing anything. Again, insta-go bot lane, right? There's no thought process behind. What should I do? Where should I open, right? There's no thought process behind. What do I do? Okay, now she's doing a different pathing. Okay, this should have been done way before. Way before. Now, placing a ping ward here doesn't make sense because you already swept it. You try to get an ultimate there. Mechanically, not great. But well, they will get the double kill. And after this, what do we do? After this, what do we do? And what is going to happen now? I know exactly what's going to happen. I already did 3 of this Silver 2 Challenger. I know what's going to happen. Lux is going to hit the tower. Hitting the tower, first mistake, you don't want to hit the tower. What do you want to do instead of hitting the tower? You want to get vision, right? You want to establish. Clear this bush. What you could do is drop your ping ward here. And you clear this, and then you drop your ward here and drop your ward here. So you have this vision control as well, and you can play. Now, are you scared that Randall is going to kill you? I don't think you should be scared that Randall is going to kill you. You can do it step by step. You can come here, drop the vision, clear this ward, come here, drop the vision, clear this ward, and drop the vision, right? So you are in a fine spot. Now, she's going to hit the tower, right? She's going to hit the tower, which is completely useless. You don't want to even be hitting the wave. MF can handle the wave on her own. Is the first tower of the game. Is the first tower of the game. Is it that valuable right now? I think you can do both. I think Miss Fortune will get this tower anyways on her own. So I don't think it's that valuable. Because now she's not doing anything. Also, okay, she gets the upgrade of the item. Now she's doing this after. Now they should just reset and base. Base, base, base. Base, base, base. Base, 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 click B, click B. Now she drops the ward. Base, please. Base, 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 base. What are we doing? Come on, guys, press B. What is Miss Fortune doing? You have 1.7k gold. You are rich. What are we doing? Base. You flash. Base, please. What are we doing? What are we doing? What, Lemon? What are you doing? So first of all, they get the tower. After you get the tower, base, reset, spend your gold. Like, look, they are rich. They are rich. 1.1 and 1.6, 1.6. Everyone is rich. Now you go establish vision. Completely wrong. You base and then you establish vision. You should have established vision way before, right? Like you should have got rid of this war before. You should have war this, and then Miss Fortune will have take the tower. So you do this job, support job, right? AD carry job, and after you finish your job, you base. You both base together, and now you are going to open the map towards the dragon, and you will have this warded, right? This control already, and now you open with fresh wards, fresh items, and you play the dragon. And it's GG. Hello. Hello, Bem. Yeah, it's GG. It's that easy. The game is over. There's no skill involved. There's no skill involved, guys. Like there's no hands. There's no nothing. You don't need to. You don't need to be insanely good at the champion or anything, right? You cannot go for vision after taking the tower. You need to reset base. Now you're trapping here. Doesn't make sense. And even if this turns out good, it's not even. I mean, it cannot turn out good. You waste flash as well, and you lose too much here. This loses the game, right? This she could have snowballed the game better, but this loses the game because now 3 people died, and now what are these gorillas going to do? They are going to contest the dragon alone, no? So now they are going to die. These guys, no? Most likely they are going to die. I mean, that's how it works. The pillar is not visible, by the way. There's a pillar here. Of course they're going to die. Now Darius is dead. Now they take mid tower. You cannot defend it. And now you lost dragon, mid tower, and your fed guy, instead of making pressure somewhere, is dead. Because he's silver as well, right? So he doesn't know what to do, but it's fine. But yeah, again, back to bot lane. And again, 2 ping wards. Now, why are we getting 2 ping wards? No one gets 2 ping wards. I never found someone in the middle. They say that if you buy a lot of control, you should not buy control wards because you need to do item spike. Okay, but get 1 control ward each base. And then there are people that buy 2 control wards every base. Yeah, you only buy 2 control wards after minute 25. Never again you buy 2 control wards. After minute 25, you buy 2 control wards or 28 to set up important objectives. You don't buy 2 control wards every single base. Only one. And sometimes you don't, right? But there's no middle ground. No middle ground. Now Lux Lux, and as every player that we saw, doesn't have this map discovered yet, right? There's only this place where she's going. Yeah, I mean the silver mistakes. I mean, I know it's silver, probably, or starting the. It's just knowledge because no one teaches you this, right? No one tells you when to base or what to buy as a support or what you have to do as a support. In this type of situations, that's why I'm doing this, right? That's why I'm trying to explain all of this. Instead of hitting tower, you go for vision and all of these things, right? And you want to be more active. There's so many possibilities that you want to do. And since the first opening, you have 3 options to win the game. 3 options: going mid lane, going top lane, and putting better vision in bot as well, right? And now the game looks incredible hard. Like the game is completely over now, no? Well, this game it's 43 minutes long. But well, let's see how Lemon plays the mid game, the mid to late game. Let's see how he does. Again, bot lane. I don't understand why. But we go again with our AD carry. The Fed member is Darius. What would I do? Drop vision around Darius so he plays for this tower, right? What's up, Lady Nova? We are watching Lemon carry this game. Well, he's not going to win, sadly, I think. For sure he's not winning. And I'm taking players that play Lux. So he plays Lux a lot. So again, involved with the AD carry. Maybe they are pre-made. I don't know if they are pre-made. But if they are pre-made, it's happening. Also, I really dislike this as well. I really dislike this. Like going into the jungle, and the first thing you do is ward this bush. For me, it's a no. It's not good, right? You go into the jungle and you drop ward here to see the raptor enter and to see what's happening. By the way, like this bush, I see too much warding. And also, I read a comment on YouTube last time I did the silver to challenger one with Zyra, and he told me that silver players are scared to ward deep, or in general players are scared to deep ward. Like she's not going further. Like Trundle doesn't kill you there. You can just run out, but you are running out in the wrong direction, right? You need to run out this direction and just go together with your AD carry. And also you are doing it in spots where obviously it's dangerous, right? Like who can help you? No one can help you. So yeah, you want to make sure that you kill this guy. Look how I've extended Fiora all the time, right? She's 1-8 and your Darius is 9-4. Instead of playing here, you should be doing the same thing here. Because if a fight happens, Darius is going to be involved. No, yeah, Darius is dead. And now you could be here warding and setting a vision. Now, yeah. You just feel like there's so many things that Lux can be doing here. She's not involved with anything in the team. Okay, gets the kill. Follows Darius. Nice, Darius is going to get another kill. No, chase the Tamkench a bit. Okay, now ward mid lane is important. I don't know if... let's see when she wards mid lane. She doesn't ward mid lane. Now, how do you play from here as Lux? Pretty simple, right? You did this, so this is really good. Now you drop a ward in mid lane. Ward in mid lane, the most OP ward that you can do in the game. So if you have to remember something from today, ward mid lane. But everyone forgets. Then you can ward here, and then you go for Atakan, and you have already this vision set up. So you can play for Atakan, and also Darius is in a better position to play, right? And then you can choose to ping ward this bush or around here for Atakan, right? What you cannot do as a support is, if we split them up, you have to imagine yourself that you are holding a line together with your jungle. The furthest you are with from your jungler, the worse it is. And she's going bot side, right? To look for a Kaelin pick, which is completely useless. Lux wants to be here, and this needs to be warded. So she's buying vision, but she's not using vision. So she knows that vision is important. She doesn't know how to use vision. Now, being in mid lane here, or being in bot lane here, farming these waves is... There are some situations. From 100 situations, 95, I will never be farming a wave. You will never find me farming a wave. 95% of the time. There is something better to do. 95% of the time. If you farm waves as a support, you are doing something wrong. I want you guys to know that. So this is completely wrong. She should be here. She should be helping the team out. She's not supporting the team, right? She bases with 4 watts still in the pocket. Now, could be here, make a difference. The game is over. If she's here, they win the game. And I'm pretty, like, of course, I know the elo I'm talking, but I need to be direct so you guys understand what is good and what is not good, right? You maybe do these mistakes as well. I mean, if you are silver or bronze or iron, you will do these mistakes as well, but it's fine. I did mistakes as well, right? And I didn't learn. I learned sadly by playing a lot. Because I didn't have no one to teach me really about the game. There were no coaches back in the day, but watching a lot of games, right? I'm playing a lot. That's how I learned. So hopefully you guys can learn faster than me. Too many years. Again, dropping a ward in mid lane. There's no vision. There's no vision at all, right? She's just dropping wards where she thinks people are. The Q is good. The combo is fine. The build is okay. I think the build is really good. She flashed randomly in mid lane. And they end up losing this game, I think. So for me, it's a bit sad. No wards have been placed. Like, these wards are fine. This ward is fine. This could be pinged ward. While you're fighting, you want to ping ward this, so you know that there's no vision in this bush. There was not anyways, but you always want to make sure. I mean, Darius is a monster. Wow. Now you open the map, and you know that the next objective is going to be dragon. Again, she's farming a mid wave. Why are you farming a mid wave when you have a better job than doing something, no? Like warding. She's farming for gold, which at the end of the day, you're taking gold away from your misfortune or from action or from other players, right? She sweeps, that's nice. There's no vision control at all for the dragon, so that's why it's so messy and it gets stolen, right? Instead of farming the wave, you are here setting up vision. You make sure that this is controlled, that you have control like this vision. Then you will get the dragon and no one will die for it, right? You can stop them as well. Let's see, let's see. She opens the map. Next objective should be Nashor or bot tower. Can drop some vision. Goes here, doesn't drop vision. Now, Nashor, it's a good objective, right? Now, the problem is that Fiora is split pushing, so this needs to be addressed. But no one is going to do it, right? So Fiora is just going to take the tower. They are going to die because Thunder is flanking. Of course. So they're getting chased. Diana is stressing out. Now they die. Enemy team could do Nashor if they want. They push. And this is what I call the ping pong. What is ping pong? You die. They push. They will die. That's the circle of life in silver. Or gold, right? Or bronze or whatever it is. You see, now they die. This guy is going to die. And that's it, right? Now it's our turn to push and die after that, right? So they are going to push mid. No, they're not. Dropping some vision. I don't like the vision setup. We could take out the vision setup here. You want to drop ping ward here, ward over the wall, and ward a bit further. So you have this line and this controlled, right? You don't really care that there's ward in the pit. You can sweep it later. But it's important to get control. Again, another wave in mid lane that you are farming for no reason. And now they are going to... Nashor is not important, I guess. And they are going to just look to fight. What's the plan? They push mid lane. Darius is reset. They fight in mid. They will get flanked. At least, well, they're not under a tower. They kill Trundle. Diana dies. They die. It's close. Okay. She could hold the Q a bit longer. It would be better. The Q is very important. You need to be very careful. Okay, action is smurfing actually. Go for dragon. They get dragon. Nice. They can get Nashor as well. Set up the Nashor. No mid lane wards, which is really bad. I don't know what she's doing here, for example. This vision doesn't make sense, right? When you want to play around top side. And again, Lux could be here. Darius doesn't die. And they win the game. But Lux is doing her own thing instead of going with the team. Lux could be here. I don't know why we are bot. What is happening in bot? I don't know what's important in bot lane. They get the Master Flash. Made the kill. Two people here. One guy in Valhalla. So yeah. Just waiting. They die. I mean, let's do some math. Let's do some math. Okay? League of Legends is a math game. Mathematics. Simple. Not too complicated. Now, 2 is greater than 1, and 3 is greater than 2. So they are going in a 2-2 formation, right? They are 2-2. Now, enemy are 4 alive. So enemy team can put 3 numbers, and they win against the 2. And now after that, they go here, and they kill the others, right? So instead of doing this, just put Lux here. She's 3. Now create a block of 3, and let action pressure. Plus he can escape. He can be like he can just escape, or he can also be here. Now there are 4. The maximum amount the enemy can put is 4. If you are stronger, then you are going to win, right? And just play around that. Why do you need to be here? Like, of course, And because enemy team has low engage, they have no engage. They have Trundle Pillar and Tamkin's W. And you still die. Now, you die here. Wow. The three players won against the 2 players. Surprised, right? I'm shocked. Now, after they win the fight, they just run towards the other block and they kill them. What do you do if enemy player is looking specifically for you, completely ignoring the game? For example, some Pike tries to kill Lux support, ignoring all others. Just be with your team. So that's fine, no? How can Pike kill you if you are with your team? Or get Celestial Opposition as well. Enemy gets Nashor, and they end the game. Well, they don't end the game yet. That was too optimistic from my side. No? Wait, Lux is split pushing. What? What is Lux doing? Lemon! Come back! What are you doing, Lemon? Okay, I like at least a bit more the vision setup. I think Lemon dies 3 more times, guys. Yeah, but I think the game, Darius is already dead. They push mid, they will try to end instead of pushing here. For some weird thing. Tamkens is the smart guy. He's pushing the towers, poor guy. He's split pushing. Again, 2 people here, 1 player is down here, right? This guy dies. It's a disaster, guys. Get me out, please. We have to choose a 30-minute game silver, guys. This is too realistic. This is too realistic. I want it to end when the Nexus explodes. This guy tries to split for no reason. They try 1 HP inhibitor. Lemon is ulting waves, and I think they fight in mid lane. Lemon bases. Why is Lemon basing? We don't know. They fight. She tries to ult. That will die here. No, no, doesn't die. How long we are close to the end. This ward will be really good. This ward here in this corner. It's a really good ward. Runs too far away. Why? Basing, okay, because they couldn't. But MS is basing. I prefer Lux to stay there and put numbers on the fight and try to win. Well, I think here at the end of the day, it's too many mistakes already happened. To be fair, enemy team ends here, no? Wow. Again, normal ward. Let's see the runes. Same runes. I guess the runes are given by a program or something because the same runes as well. The same comment for me. Think chip shot is fine. Could be deep ward and Relentless Hunter. I like Relentless Hunter more than Ultimate Hunter. Ultimate Hunter, short, you get more ultimates, but well, I don't like Ignite. Now, I think Sweeper is good in this lane. I think deep ward is a must. Why deep ward is a must? Because you are going to perma push a scaling Lux and you want to have control in this bush right here. And they are going to drop these 2 wards here, which is questionable, but well. She's starting with Q, which I don't understand. You want to start with E, normally with Lux. Why do you want to start with E with Lux? Is because you can contest better lane and level 2, right? So I think covering is very lazy from her, from them. They're waiting for the lane. And let's play it. Now, how should this laning phase work? Is that you play in this bush, you get control, you make sure that you trade efficiently against the Lulu and Jinx, and then you slow push it and just access to the next bush once you have control, and you then can poke them under tower. Now, it's going to be a bit rough, the first levels. Now, Kaylin is hitting for no reason. Pause. They are entering from behind. They should never win, right? So here they should not panic and just fight them in the wave. I don't think they lose at all. Here Lux should be already like looking to hold the Q a bit longer. I think the E is better. I think the enemy team is trolling. You can do this if you're a stronger lane, but again, I get a bit, you know, you cannot be here as Lux. You are on a winning matchup. So every time you think I'm on a winning matchup, you play like you are on a winning matchup. You need to play confident. You need to play be ahead in the lane. You need to have control, right? If you are on a winning matchup, act like you are on a winning matchup. You need to be here where Caitlyn is. You need to be here after that. Once you have control over the level 2, you play more aggressive. Act like you are on a winning matchup. That's the only way you climb. Because now you are too far back. Now, Lux should never, I don't know what's going to happen, should never, ever, ever play around the here. Never, ever, ever, ever you play around the top side. Because you are on a winning position, you want to play here around the bush control. Now, once you advance to a tower, you play around here. So you have easier access to poke, right? But first of all, you want to play here, never here. Why? Because you are not a threat if you are on vision all the time. And she's on vision all the time, you see? Not a threat. Now, this is better. I like this. Let's go into the bush. This is super bad Q. Doesn't make sense, right? Now, who's getting level 2 here first? Caitlyn Lux are, right? So what I want from Lux is... Here, Jinx is dead, right? This minion is going to get level 2, and they need these 2 minions to get level 2. Now, what you do as Lux here is you keep running, stop, hit this minion to get level 2, and you will be in this position, and you can punish them. Let's see what happens. We're already in gold, so maybe that happens. No. Too scared. You see? Bam! Level up. Level up. Where are we? What are we doing? Right? Level up. You want to be here when you level up. You want to be there when you level up. You don't want to be here. Why are we so far back? Now, why do we level up for? For no reason, right? Because there's nothing to punish. Now you are going to walk up like, oh, we are level 2? No. Too passive. You need to play more aggressive. Random Q doesn't do anything. Should not ward this bush. Should ward this bush. Let's see. Not a deep ward. So sadly. Enemy jungle cannot really gank you as well. So you could... I mean, the combo is good. E auto attack is fine. So I would have waited to crash this wave, and then I would have warded, like here. So what I would have done is push this wave, crash the wave, and then come here and ward. Now you would say, well, maybe Xin Zhao ganks you. Right, okay, Xin Zhao can gank me if he wants. But if he's doing top to bot, he's never going to be able to be in bot lane at that time. And if not, he's keeping camps, and it's fine, I will survive. Right? And he's wasting time. Now here, doesn't activate the E for some reason. So I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the laning phase because the laning phase is super important, right? Too many Qs, too many wasted abilities. Now you see how this laning phase is going to be here. If you could be here right now and zone them both, and now you could use your Q and E from this area. Lux is the most played support, by the way, in the game. I think. One of the most played supports in the game. And my video that I made 6 months ago, I said no one plays Lux correctly. Still stands, right? No one plays Lux correctly. It's a very difficult champion to play and pull off. And it requires a lot of understanding of lane mechanics and what you have to do and how you have to position to play him really well, or to play it really well. If you play it really well, then it's going to be magnificent champion. Now, you see what I said before is that from here, it's very difficult to poke the Jinx, but you could be here right now as Lux, and it's very easy to poke the Jinx, right? Plus, the Jinx needs to go further up, and she will feel like threatened and play in this wall. Once she's in this position here, it's very easy to hit skill shots. But she's not pressuring enough. Right? They need to pressure enough more. This, for example, E I don't like. She's moving towards the mid lane, right? They get a kill. They should be able to kill this guy as well. They get like another kill. Nice. I don't know where she's going. Base. That's fine. Alright. Wave is good. Let's see what she buys. Dark Seal, boots, pink ward, refillable, something like this. Boots. Tome. Nothing, and a pink ward. Okay. Let's see how they utilize the vision. I'm curious. Now, I'm going to explain something before. Is you want to pink ward this bush. That's the best play, in my opinion. This bush pink ward is decent. If you pink ward this bush as lags, you are trolling. Okay? Let's see. Trolling, right? Hard troll. You are going to play perma pushing and perma punishing the tower. You don't want a ward here. You want the ward or here or here. And most likely here. Because enemy team is going to be under tower and they are never able to access this ward. So you have perma vision while you are punishing the enemy tower, right? But I know it already. I know already from experience that they are going to ping ward this bush. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense, right? So yeah. Could the jungler gank from behind? He could gank from behind. Can he jump walls? He cannot jump walls as Xin Zhao. You have decent vision here, so he cannot really gank from behind. Now I would like to have a ward here or here. I keep punishing the tower. Because there will be a moment in the game that they have no walls and cannot keep pushing. Because they are scared. Like for example here, right? Here they should not be scared, but they are going to be scared now because they don't see anything. You see how Lux is acting up? She's scared that maybe Xin Zhao is here, right? And maybe Xin Zhao is here, maybe not. And they could be more aggressive, so that's a problem. Again, you want to be in this bush, you don't want to be in this bush because you have more control and you're winning. This is super bad. And she's scared because they don't see Xin Zhao and they have no control in the lane of vision. And you never want to be in that situation with lag scaling. Yeah, just using random abilities also doesn't help. Because now she has no mana. Bases at least. Opening towards bot lane, is it that bad? No, because you're playing with Caitlyn. So it's not that bad, but you need to play better. You need to play way better to punish the towers. If you don't, it's not going to be that productive to play this lane. The E is good. The flash is bad with the Q. It was a nice try. Let's see how he plays after. Tries to get the plating. I don't think it's worth it. Gets the ward item. Here they can never do dragon. I think this is a really bad dragon call. This is a really good Q on third. He gets the Lulu transformation, the Viego. Killing. I don't know what's happening top. This Darius. Pablo Picasso's stomping. Darius are stomping every game or what? What's happening? Going for this doesn't make sense. You want to reset, get ward item, and do something different. And just take a reset. Take a base. You also have lost chapter. He kills here, killing. Double kill? No. Went for one more auto. Going back bot lane. No one roams. Or at least with lags. We have not seen a roam yet. Okay. Everyone lag there. They kill this guy. A bit of a random ultimate. Now they keep chasing. Yeah. We chase too far. You don't want to chase that far. What you want to do is just get rid of vision and establish vision so Caitlyn can hit the tower. Back bot lane. Take a while to buy. Got boots. No pink ward, no? This time around, no money for pink wards. Gets the wave. Loses entire HP and dies. Needs to be way more careful there. Alright. Still, I mean, Darius is really, really fed now. So she could open towards top lane and sync up with her team. Let's see. It's going to actually open towards top. Yeah, there's not much to do. At least move around top lane to defend. I don't dislike it, but yeah, here you have to run. You're going to die. to Darius. I think Darius is too fat this moment. Now, could Lux do more this game? I mean, yes, in laning phase, right? He could do more in laning phase and avoid, and get ahead. Make sure that Jinx and Lulu are behind, and then fight the Darius with a fed Caitlyn and a fed Mel with better decisions. That's what you have to aim for in this laning phase. Roaming in this laning phase is not that easy. You could maybe look for more roams, but I would not recommend it. Okay, she gets a kill. But this game also goes forever, no? Like, it's 52-minute game, by the way. 52-minute game. Alright, we will have a lot of to review. To see. Darius goes bot. Interesting. Here, you only want to defend the tower, right? Make sure they don't get the tower. So this is fine. And Seth is going to get a lot on top. So that's good. Maybe he gets ganked by Jin Zhao. Oh, Jinx swaps. Now, I don't know why Darius is here. I don't think Darius should be here, bot lane. He should play for this tower here. He's winning. I don't think he can advance against Caitlyn Lux. They have good wave clear. So that's a bit questionable. And Darius has no flash. We know that. Here, yeah. They just have to wave clear and wait. Free farming. Darius cannot advance the game. I think that is a really bad call from Darius. Lux should maybe base and look to get new wards. Okay, he got the tower. Here, for example, all of this that Lux is doing is not great because you want to base and get and be here with new wards. That's all. That's your job. And she has a lot of gold as well, no? She has 2k gold. She has 2k gold as well. Caitlyn has 2k gold as well. So again, the same thing as in the silver game. Not resetting when you have gold. Now you could be fighting with gold advantage or with more gold, right? And you are not. So press B is super important. Press bike. Now you see that they did a proactive play, and instead of being here and being able to ward this, and play for this tower in bot, so they have full control over bot area, and then they can ward bot lane. She's not able to do that because she didn't take the reset or took the base before. Now they reset. Let's see how with Luden. Let's see how the play goes. Enemy team is going to siege mid. This cannot happen from mid lane. They cannot siege mid. It's impossible. Too difficult. Galio, I mean, everyone is mid lane. No one is silent. Caitlyn goes silent. She should not be in silent. It should be Mel or Set. There goes this. Comes the Set. Okay. Okay, Darius flash to kill Lux. Mechanically could be played a bit better. Set also misplayed a lot. He misplayed the E, he could ulti earlier, but well. Let's see how Lux plays from this moment on. Okay, who can tell me what's the issue here? What's the problem? It's the same problem than in the silver game. You have to predict a bit what's going to happen right now in the map. So what I would recommend is that your eyes are here always, right? As a support player. Now, the minimap is going to tell you a story. What does the story tell us here in the minimap? Mel, we go step by step. Mel is going to be mid lane, right? She's going to be here, right? And she's going to push this wave. She's going to push. Now that we know from this, how she's opening. Now, Viego is going to do crap. And Caitlyn is going to push the next wave here. Where do you want to be in this story, right? What are we playing for, most likely? This tower here, right? Why? Because we are going to be Caitlyn, Viego, and me. So we are 3. Now, again, going back to the maths, is how many people are bot lane? 3. Lulu, Jinx, Darius are bot. So the best case scenario is that enemy has 2 players around the map. Someone has to defend mid lane from the enemy, so only one person is going to be top. Now, if we know this, what could Lux do? Lux could come here. Wait, I don't know why this is this wait from can come here, and she can go together with Diego and drop vision here. Why is this vision important? It's because after this is pushed, the male can always rotate or is able to see what's happening here, and she can go to a top lane, or you guys can start attacking as well. Now, you see, it's only Galio on top. So this needs to be punished. Now, Lux is going for I don't know what. So let's see what Lux is thinking here. There's nothing that Lux can do, right? Seth is going to die. She was the dragon. Okay. Now change your direction and go towards here, towards your teammates. What are we doing? What are we doing as Lux? We are sweeping randomly. That doesn't do anything. And now Galio, which is weak side, is able to contest a wave alone. 1v3. Galio is going to contest a wave 1v3. He's that good. He's dead. He should die. He should get punished. Now Mel is able to rotate, but you see how scared Mel is? She's unable to go this way because there's no vision here. Because Lux decided that she's going to waste time trying to just chill around here, establishing vision, instead of playing to a stop save. So there's nothing to play for now. She's also going to stay, trying to combo randomly. There's nothing going on, right, in mid-game. She's not thinking. And that's the problem. Now, they cannot advance the game because she's not in the right place at the right time. Now, again, and I'm very... what's called? I'm a pain, you know, saying this all the time. But her top laner is 1-8. The jungler is 1-4, right? Lux finished this game and is going to say, I cannot win because my top laner is 1-8. And my jungler is bad this game, right? That's what usually happens, and that's what when people come to me and say, I cannot carry this game, or this game is uncarryable because I have bad top or bad mid, and I cannot win. But there's so many opportunities that you can play. You're playing in gold, right? So if you know a bit what you have to do, you can look for advantage positions just by doing your job. Again, same as silver. Why is she mid lane taking waves, right? Her entire team is topside, and she's taking waves in mid lane. This tower could fall, and they could make a play here, get attack and get this tower, and get something in return, right? Look where the wave is at least. Seth died, but Darius is unable to take this tower as well. But she's mid lane, not participating at all with her team. And I just want to showcase that if she's here, this guy is dead instantly. Earlier, one wave earlier. Which means that enemy team would be right now here, and this guy is already dead, and you will be already taking tower and attacking faster, right? So I want to show that even if you have people inting in your game, you are able to win games, right? Of course, you need a bit of knowledge on what to do in the game, and you just need to follow some things in the game that that can help you. For example, just be with your jungler, or if you are with your jungler, that means that you have numbers advantage, right? All the time. Most of the times it will be that case. So you can do that. Now, you guys see there's no vision ever in enemy jungle, or we have not seen that. In any silver to platinum game, we don't see enemy deep vision on enemy jungle. Here the same. She goes to a top side, jungle is bot side. Could maybe get a kill onto Darius. Okay, she's going to establish vision for Atakan. Okay, everyone is going to ask the Atakan now. Not the worst. Get another ward. Positioning is okay. The ward could be a bit further up, I think. And now enemy team is trolling because they are tanking Atakan. Right, the Q is good. Now Viego needs one reset. With one reset, Viego, and he wins the game. Here. But the fight was not great, but well, it happens from time to time. Well, Mel is killing everyone. Lux is playing okay, position, like respecting. Mel should be able to get this. No, it's Galio who gets it? Oh, they get it. And now they end up getting it. They get tower and base. Okay, come back. Mel is really strong in the game. Now let's see how we play from here. Okay, so again, 1k gold difference instead of 4k gold difference. Okay, so enemy team through. You could make, even if you made bad decisions, she made like a lot of bad decisions, the game is still winnable from here, right? So let's see what happened. Okay, fine. Good ping ward. You defend the position. You get the Lulu flash. Good flash to kill the Jinx. I like it. Now let's see. Diego's fighting 1v1 Xin Zhao. For example, this is bad from Diego. Why is he bot lane? Right? We don't know. Now Diego's dead. Yeah. Darius is going to flash and kill. I mean, now Darius has no flash, so it's very hard for Darius to fight. But this game is going to go forever. They go for Nashor, enemy team? They could go for Nashor. Yeah, positioning here is bad. She has no flash, so she's going to die. Needs to be extra careful with that. Needs to respect more, be more patient. Enemy team is not doing Nashor, so she doesn't need to be like that aggressive or far up. I mean, this guy's going to get tower. They're going to get mid tower. Now you are able to drop some vision for Nash. One ping ward only. This vision is decent. No worship mid lane at all. We have not seen that so far. Maybe Diamond, we will see. Ah, warded mid lane, from Lulu? Okay. The Lulu warded mid, Nice vision from Lulu mid lane. Look how important this ward is. We should review Lulu now. Ah, Lulu with the ward won the game, look. Let's go back. Look, Lulu. Let's go. No, it's not Lulu who wards. It's Darius. It's Darius who wards. It's not the Lulu. It's Darius. And you see how important this ward is? Look, now they set up the trap. And Darius knows how to win the game. He comes here, ghosts, and gets a double pull. And they kill. And from here they should do Nashor. It's not even the Lulu who did the ward. Who dropped the ward. They should Nashor here. They will try to end. And they don't end, right? If they cannot end, they just Nash. Amel gets a double kill. But I feel like here the game is a bit... it's already pretty difficult. Again, I don't see the Ignite paying off at all. I feel Ignite is such a bad summoner with Lux. When behind, it's often better to trade objectives. I mean, depends, Lady Nova, if you think you can win the objective, yes. If you think you are not going to win the objective, it's better to trade. So you at least get something in return. They got the Nashor, no? Who stole the Nashor? They stole the Nashor. Lux stole the Nashor? No, they got the Nashor. I didn't pay attention to. They won the fight. And they chased and killed, no? Just random kills as always. Like, no, there's nothing going on. There's a dragon, there's enemy soul, and they will just fight for this dragon, right? Here, for example, is where I would get 2 ping wards. Here I would get 2 control wards. Because now you can set up another one, and it's easier to control the Nashor. I mean the dragon, the soul. With 2 control wards. Okay, set. Galio melts. Oh, really good taunt by the Viego with Galio. Alright, the fight is good. Someone needs to go bot lane, for example, here. If they don't think they can end, someone should go bot lane. I don't know if they think they can end. They will try to end. No, every game goes the same. Oh, they reset. Wow, it's super flip, the games in gold and silver. They are super, super flip all the time. They are very, very flip. Okay, I think I like the trap. At least the ward here is good. I like the trap. Who's this ward? I mean, this is the Lux ward. So, I mean, do we count this ward as mid lane? We don't know, but she's looking for Jinx. That I like. too... I mean, this is like too random. But here I don't think she can do much. Like at the end of the day, you have to follow your team. And these moments in the game, I also felt like enemy team is grouping, your team doesn't group properly, and then it collapses. Like when there's no objective on the map, no one knows what to do. So I will not blame the lags for that too much. There's so many things that you could have done better already. Here, in my opinion, is just going as 5, making sure that you get picks like this, push out waves, and just have good fights, 5v5. That's what you have to do. And the positioning from the lags is not bad in these fights. She's respecting the range, more or less. Here she should never die. She should keep running. But it's like just, as I said, ping pong. One dies, one comes back to life, they die. And there's no, like, no playing for side lanes or anything. I guess we have to wait for the next Nashor also. Wait, they get now 2 inhibitors. Let's see. Let's skip a bit. They kill the Darius. Let's see. Does she drop a ward in mid lane here aggressively? That would be nice, like here a ward or here. If she does that, then we give it to her. No. There's no ward? There's a ward at least in the but I would like another one here, but this is not from the lags. The trap is good with the ping ward. They're going to get double inhibitor. Wow, this game is so long. Really good Q. And kill onto the Jinx. But in my opinion, we already saw the important parts, but let's see how it ends this game. They could end here, no? Wait, what? They could end. The game is won here. What? Hit tower, no, guys? What's Scaling doing? If a person took Ignite and expects to use passive often, isn't it logical to take Leashbane with Electrocute for the early game, or does this not make sense? I mean, you don't want Leashbane now with lags. I don't think you want Ignite with lags. Also, Electrocute I don't think is that great with lags. What's up, Joseph? Hey coach, sorry I'm late. I was wondering how we submit our profile to use for these reviews. Joseph, I'm not reviewing anyone. I'm just random players. Random persons. Random solo queue players. Maybe I do in the future. So people submitting reviews, but for now I'm not doing it like that. I'm just picking random players that play lags in this elo, and we watch the games. Here they could have ended. I don't know. Kaelin went for kills instead of end the game. I guess they take dragon or enemy takes soul. I'm not sure. But this is just a mess, right? Chaos. For me, if you guys understand the early game and the mid game, then I'm happy. We're just going to see why they end up losing with disadvantage, right? They could take Nashor here. Lax should reset and way before and set up Vision, because now she has no wards to set up this this objective, right? And they are lacking Vision. I will get 2 control wards as well. That's why I like Vision and Wardstone on a lot of supports, because at this moment in the game you should have it and you can drop a lot of Vision for your team, and it's way easier to play because everything is so dark. Yeah, enemy team stayed the Nashor and they end. I mean, I don't think they will end up ending here because they have to clear a lot. But in the next push, I guess. Wow, it's insane. They end up losing this game. Yeah, they just group us 5. Jinx is going top, eh? Jinx is going top. 2 people here, 2 people here, 1 player here. I don't understand. I don't understand why. But it's always the same. Look, there are 2 here and 2 here, 1 here. I don't know why is everyone so split, and Jinx dies. I don't understand. Everyone splits so much. You have Nashor B5, end the game. 1-4 at least. 1 mid lane and 4 bot lane, for example. Why is 2-2-2-1, 2-2-1 formation? Why? I don't know. They still end up winning because the game needs to end somehow, no? Why? Yeah, it's even not that obvious. Wow, this is a banger game. Just because Jinx and Darius didn't group up, or the other one didn't group up with them. You don't split like this. You don't split like this. It's funny that Lux passive makes you play away from your strength, staying out of range of enemy. Kind of like all Yumi, yeah. You can go for the autos early on, right? In mid game, auto attacks with the Lux passive is not great. Yeah, but here, is she going to get the steal? She could get the steal, no? Of the Elder, no, too early. And here it's over, no? So they needed so many Nashors, Elder. There's been 8 dragons, right? Counting the Elder Dragon, another Nashor on top of that. For sure they end the game. You see, Chinzao is bot lane. Look at the enemy team. 2 people here, 1 player here, 1 player here. Guys, just group as 5. It's so easy. And they come from different angles as well. And there's no way you can lose anymore, right? Wow. But this happens too much. Too much. It happens too much. This. Like, pause. I mean, look, the pause. The explosion. Like, guys, please. These 2 move here. Or everyone moves bot lane. And you stay 5 bot lane. Or 1 mid lane. Darius could be mid lane. Galio could be mid lane. Galio could be mid lane here and 4 bot lane. And you siege together with Nashor. Get this tower. Get the inhibitor. Why is 2 people here, 2 people here, and 1 here? I have no idea. For me, it's like the worst thing. Like, please group. When you have Nashor, group. And end the game together. For the guy that groups. Alright. Georgie. 007. You are the chosen one for this replay. We are in Platinum Elo right now. 1 hour and a half of 2 game reviews, okay? Like the silver and the gold one. In my opinion, it should go better from here. Now, I have a problem with this, is that enemy team usually will know that you are doing this with Caitlyn Lux, so this could be warded. So I like to have sweeper in this sense, and maybe sweep this area to know that you are not in danger, because they could come from behind, they could do something cheesy, right? So you need to be extra careful. I don't think you need to start like this in lane, really, with Caitlyn Lux. You could, I mean, that would be best, but I think Lux and Caitlyn can just cover the two areas, right? I don't know what enemy team is doing, but they invaded, right? And they didn't expect. So if enemy team is good, they would just go towards lane and attack. Here I will always bring my mid laner and jungler here. I think this I explained in my video with the new video I made with Alistar. That if I'm playing against double range, I will always do this. All right, let's see this. If Viego comes, then they're in a really bad spot. Now let's see. Lux starts with E. Again, cookies and cosmic. I don't like the cookies too much. All right. So, matchup analysis before we start with the matchup. First of all, things that I notice. Varus has TP, right? And Caitlyn has barrier. Means that this bot lane has +1 combat summoner more. Great. Second, Varus has Comet, so he goes poke. That means that he doesn't DPS, right? He doesn't DPS. Caitlyn has Fleet, so who wins on an extended fight? Caitlyn Lux. So if something happens level 1, who wins? Caitlyn Lux. So what should be happening? Fighting, not running that much. Hello, Sora. I hope you also are having a wonderful day and doing well. So this they win. So I don't understand what Lux is doing, right? Lux should play way more aggressive. This guy should have lost Flash and probably died here. Because you have Ignite. Like, you're playing with Ignite. Play aggressive. This ward, terrible. You don't need to place this ward. And we're in Platinum Elo already, alright? So I'm going to be... Well, I'm reviewing pretty aggressively, everyone. So, yeah. Now, where do you go as Lux? You move up to the next bush. Why do you move up to the next bush? Because you have control over the laning phase, okay? You are already winning level 2, so you move up and stay here. So Thresh needs to play here or ward. And if he wards, you punish him. Being on the middle bush doesn't make too much sense. Thresh should not be able to be here. He should already get poked. Varus TP'd. Now you cannot follow up without attack because you are not able. No, you are not there. Oh, Varus gives you the auto attack because it's that nice. Varus is dead. Okay? Varus should die in this situation. I'm always going to say you in the windows that enemy AD carry or bot lane are trolling. Enemy AD carry are trolling. Why? Varus is there, overextended. Thresh is behind. He only has one spell. They are level 1. You are getting level 2 faster. You have cookies and you have potion. So you are never going to die. They don't have damage to kill you. Right? So even if you get hook, you should kill. Here, E. This, what Lux is doing, completely troll. Right? Wasted opportunity of killing the Varus. Right now. She cannot die, by the way. Even if Thresh comes here and hooks you, you are not going to die. You potion up, Kellen is going to walk up, hit the Varus, you can E auto attack, he's going to completely die as no barrier. Even if he ignites you, you're never going to die. Here, this what she's doing is really bad. This is a wasted opportunity, right? Again, no need to leave the bush, in my opinion. But going out of the bush, bad positioning by Lux. Lux should not be here. She should be here right now. And they win the fight again. They get level 2. They cannot capitalize on level 2 because they are too far behind. She should already be here because she knows that she's getting level 2. So I don't understand why she's here. She misses the Q because she's not ready. I mean, she hits the Q just on time. I thought that miss. I think Thresh as well thought that miss. I would have died with Thresh, baby. But she hits the Q. Can be way better. Can be done way better. So I didn't like the laning phase for now. It can be way cleaner. Why is it important? It's super important because if you can make sure that you are really good in laning phase, you don't miss those type of opportunities. And Varus and Thresh are trolling. You get one plating alone. Well, I would not like to Q there. E is better. You don't give up this position. Now you don't know where enemy jungler is. So maybe like this wars I dislike a lot, but I don't know. She has no mana anymore. She spammed that E, for example, here. You don't want to E because she has, like, you guys don't see it because of my camera. No, you see it, right? Here, the mana flow. She's going to use E here when mana flow is still charging. So even if this E hits, you see, the mana flow, she's not going to utilize the mana flow. And utilizing mana flow band is super important. Again, I will play through bushes, not through that side. Oh. No mana, so hard to punish. Let's see if they find a good reset. I'm not a fan of resetting with Kaelin with full HP and full mana. And the problem is that Kaelin didn't find I mean, Lux wasted a lot of mana, right? For randomly. So here. Now, I like this. What would you guys do here as Lux? Or as bot lane? What do you think should happen here in bot? What could you guys look for? What is the next wave as well? It's a cannon. They're going to fast push and reset. What do you guys think is the mistake that they do as bot lane here? What could be way better? I'm going to explain you. Now, is the base of Kaelin good? Is the base of Kaelin good? Is it good? The base of Kaelin right now. There's a cannon wave coming, right? So, in theory, the base is great for Caitlyn Lux because the next one is a cannon wave. They're unable to crash it, and they take a free recall. Now they push the wave and they base. Now there's no vision from Lux. Now what you want to do in this position is there are two things for Caitlyn to understand in this lane. She has a lot of gold, fine, but look at the HP and the mana of Varus. He has no HP and he has no mana, and he already used TP, so he has no way to come back to lane. Now if Caitlyn bases, that means that Varus is getting a free jail card, right? He can escape this lane for free and get a free base. So you are trading a base for Varus and a base for Caitlyn, which is not positive for Caitlyn Lux here. Now Lux has no mana, she cannot play, and she has no wards, so she cannot play as well. All right. Now what you want to do is you want to keep Caitlyn here, and as Lux you want to be inside this bush and base. So now enemy team doesn't know where Lux is, so you can base and go to us and open together with a ping ward and items without them knowing that you based till it's too late, and keep Caitlyn in lane. So Caitlyn can stack the wave or play this wave while you are coming back, right? Now Lux and Caitlyn, now they know that Lux and Caitlyn based. Now here, if I'm Varus, I base. If Varus bases, he's happy in the lane because he gets a free recall, and it's just the lane is going to be neutral, and he's going to come back to a cannon wave, right? Without any problem. The mistake that Varus is going to do is trying to push this wave. Right, I'm back. So that's the problem, right? That's the problem that Varus is going to do, is that mistake. So Caitlyn could be here. If Caitlyn is in this lane right now, Thresh and Varus probably will not touch this wave, and they will be able to get a much bigger advantage. Now this is a bit advanced already, right? This requires Caitlyn to stay in lane with a lot of gold. This requires to understand that Varus has no TP, no HP, and no mana. That's not difficult to do, but just make sure that you keep pushing your lead, right? You keep pushing your lead, because now these guys got a free recall for no reason, right? This guy got a recall that he should never get. He should keep getting punished, right? And Lux can come back with full mana and a pink ward as well, so she can establish the pink ward. Now she's going to drop the pink ward here. It's not the worst pink ward. I prefer the pink ward when I'm playing Caitlyn Lux in this tribush right there, because you can keep punishing more. I mean, I don't know. Varus took forever, no, to come out of base. Again, my opinion, playing in the wrong side of the lane. You want to play on bot side, like here. But she took too much damage for no reason. Can play a bit slower. Now this is better. I like more where she's playing here, and 1Q from long distance, and they kill Thresh, so that's fine. She can look to reset as soon as possible. Again, I will not look to roam that much if the lane is going well for Caitlyn and Lux. Both of them reset. That's not that bad. And they go back to the wave. That's also not that bad. Now, here, as Lux, you could look to maybe see if enemy jungler is around here. You could open to us mid lane. But opening to us bot lane is not that bad. You know they're on Dragon. I think this face check is a bit dangerous for Lux. She needs to be a bit careful. I don't think they can do much. They can look to poke, but that's it. They need to be careful. Just wasted their time. It's not bad. And keep playing the lane. Now she has ward, so she can use the ward on... And also level 6. She can use the ward here. I would have taken a pink ward as well out of base, because most likely this ping was not going to survive. And okay, there was ganking. I think it's okay. Let's see how she plays with the reset and the new set of wards and the item. She gets she got glowing mode instead of a big ward. 5 ability haste. 5 ability haste. You are playing Caitlyn lags. You are playing a pushing lane. You want to get enemy tower as soon as possible. And you are buying 5 CDR. 5 ability haste instead of a control ward. The control ward, place the control ward here and get the tower for free. Drop vision. What are you doing? What are we doing? This is like the biggest mistake. We're opening again through lane. I mean, I'm getting a bit crazy here. Open through here, sweep it, get vision here, go towards the next bush, ward the next bush, ward this bush, ward this bush, have this warded. You can even drop a ward here. So you have this vision line, and then you can play for this tower for free. All the time. You can have this vision for free. Get rid of their ping ward and drop vision here. How are you going to play for this tower if you have no vision? Yeah, of course, killing them, no? I guess that's the plan. Ward in this bush. Why do you ward this bush? Oh, please. Why? Wow, it's so difficult. Now, why is Caitlyn contesting the bush alone? You should contest together this bush. This is illegal for them to get. And you're playing in such a favorable matchup as well. Of course, I mean, Tresha and Varus cannot do anything. It's the freest matchup. Yeah, he flashed to take the bullet as well. It's the freest matchup. And it's could be played so much better. You could be so much more annoying. And you're getting ganked, TP'd on by Varus. The TP flank from Varus. And your team reacts decent. And, well, there's no kills. And this is what Varus and Thresh have to do, right? They have to wait for this type of opportunities to come back into the game. Yeah, sin number 1. The biggest sin, getting that item component. Now we come back. Alright, we get ping ward and wards. Now I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. You go mid lane, we defend mid. It's not that bad. Here, for example, this is a moment where you defend mid lane and you get the wave. It's okay. You're defending the tower. It's okay. I don't like this ward. Could be better. I don't like... Well, this ward is okay. This attacking mid lane is okay. I like it. You don't need to hate the mid lane tower here. Well, you can play another mid wave if you want. We go together with the jungler. I like it. This ping ward is fine. I like it. This ward could be better. They trap. Nice. This is really good. From the lags, going together with the team. No need to be afraid here. Waste of Q. Blind Q. Big mistake here. Okay? So the entire sequence of lags, really good. What she's going to do here, big mistakes. Caitlyn doesn't need help pushing the wave. Caitlyn doesn't need help pushing waves at level 10. She's level 10. She doesn't need you to push the waves. What do? You reset, you go towards mid lane, or you help your action get back to mid lane, right? You don't stay here for another wave. Like, what is this? It's not your job to do this. It's Caitlyn's job. You're not doing anything here. It's just a waste of time. You should be here already. She should already be opening the map and being here, establishing control and playing for this tower. How do you play for this tower? On this next wave, you can play exactly with Taliyah, together with Taliyah. Look where Lux is. It's the same thing. You have to imagine a thin line going from Lux to Taliyah. They need to be together. Also, it could be with Caitlyn. Playing together with Caitlyn, that's also fine. Setting up vision around Caitlyn. But she's not setting up vision. She's playing for I don't know what. There's no wards, right? So she's staying on the map without getting wards. And now they die. Really bad sequence. Really, really bad. Mid-game. Wasting a lot of time. Not going together with the jungler. Not setting up vision around Caitlyn. Not having wards for more than 4 minutes. Terrible. Terrible decision making. Now she has new wards. Let's see what she does. Goes here. The ping ward is okay. I don't like the positioning. I think I like it more in the edge. On the edge. Ward in mid lane or no? The punish on mid lane is good. Does she ward mid? Platinum ward mid lane or no? No ward in mid lane. The vision is fine. I'm just missing one ward on mid. This is okay. Because she already established vision. Now, next objective is going to be... I think Dragon. It's not bad here because she established vision. And this vision is going to stay for a long time. So not that bad. Now, what I don't want to see is pushing this next mid wave. I want to see Lux going topside, right? And finish the rotation to a stop. Being here a bit faster. Rotates to a stop. And helps top lane. This is really good. Instead of being in mid lane. This is really good. Resets. Stays around mid lane. This for me is a bit overextend. I mean, a bit overextend, no. Pretty much a big overextend. Because you want to reset and expend your gold, right? That's what you want to do. A clean game. Okay. It's fine. Okay. All right, we needed quite a fast game, no, for for this one. I will start with Sweeper this game. I like it way more. You have a really hard winning matchup. She starts with Q. I will start with E. Q is a big mistake. I don't think you can do much with Q. You can get a lot of done with E, right? You can just E behind them, and you will get like you can do so much damage here. Like your Q is not that reliant with damage, and also you can use your E, for example, here in this moment. You could use your E and get level 2 push, and you secure your level 2 100%. Here they will get level 2. Let's see if they step up. I think they misplay a bit the level 2 also, and she gets hit, Xayah, with everything. And again here, too scared the Lux to play. There's a missed opportunity where she could kill Xayah. Alright, Joseph, take care. Yeah, the Xayah is trolling. Why could she trade a bit more here? It's because in this moment, when she hits the Q, she could walk up and auto attack, then E auto attack and do the entire damage of Lux and just heal while she's doing that. So she's faster for the combo. And also she's healthy and she doesn't need to worry about Ignite that much. And she's not in a kill threat because Xayah is not strong till level 3, right? So Xayah is only strong when she gets to level 3. She starts to be a problem. And here they have to, in my opinion, it's an easy dive here. You want to dive the Xayah 100%. You get a good pick here. Your team is invading. Xayah based. You could base here as well. They are going to stay for one more wave. Push it fast and reset. Okay, let's see what Lux gets. There's not much to get. Boots and a ping ward. Again, you don't want to ping ward this. You want to ping ward one of these two bushes. Let's see how Lux plays. Misplay. We ping ward that bush. I don't really like it. You could normal ward it if you want, but I will keep the ping ward like more aggressive. It will be better when you have control, right? Because there will be a moment where the lane is going to be here. You want that ping ward there. At least she's playing around the bushes. You guys see that playing around the bush control? So that's important. Way more. You see, like here, a ping ward after you crash this wave would be really nice. You don't need to worry so much about this ward right now. I think Jhin can play a bit more aggressive there. Exactly. And now, as we said before, you want to play in this area here instead of playing down in bot lane. You want to play up. Also, you can take a reset here, for example. Jhin doesn't need your help pushing, so you could already be in this bush basing or in this corner basing so they don't see you, right? Wherever you think. Like here, for me, Lux is trolling. Voidgrubs is going to spawn in 30 seconds. So what's the correct play here? Is that Lux can take at the base, and after the base, she opens the map on mid lane, and she can always like get control of Voidgrubs. Staying in bot lane doesn't do much, and Jhin can play alone. So whenever your AD carry can play alone, and you see that AD carry is fine being alone, then you can always decide to base. It ended up good for them, but it should not be like, I mean, she's 1 HP, no? It's going to die from anything. Even if they get a kill, it's not like the best decision, right? Because you're missing a lot. Open directly towards bot lane. Why are you opening towards bot lane? This guy is going to reset. The wave crashes. You want to be active in the map. You want to make sure that maybe you open towards mid lane, help the Syndra if needed, or help your Warwick if needed, right? You will see that Lux is going to be a bit jobless again. She's going to be without doing anything. Now she's going to go towards top, towards mid lane, and she's already late, right? Bard was faster when Lux should have been there faster, right? This trap I like. Bard is face checking, which is a big problem, a big mistake. They're going to kill, but well, Syndra has to flash as well, get a pick. And now back to bot lane. Back to bot lane. Get this, I mean, they need to respect the Cho'Gath. So she should play... Yeah. We play a bit in the middle of the lane or a bit down till the wave crashes, and then you move towards to control the vision. So always push and then make sure that you control the river vision. That's what they have to play for. Now she has wards, I think. She gets the wards. No, one gold for ward item. Now she has the wards. Here, for example, you see this, what she does here? Look, let's see. Here she gets wards. Pause. Here, this is very important for you guys to understand, is that Lux is going to go here and drop a ward and try to contest this push. This is good if the wave is, these minions are pushed in, right? The same concept. So the wave crashes, now Jhin moves, and together you contest, because now Xayah is going to be under tower, farming the wave, or she's defending this. She cannot do both at the same time. Now you will see that Xayah is going to be able to defend the play, right? Defend the ward and farm the wave as well, right? And she is even going to make sure that she can get a kill. She should get a kill. I mean, she just misplayed a lot. She gets a kill. I don't know what Xayah is doing. She's going to lose a wave, right? But if Bard, for example, was in this position, she will die and Xayah will not lose anything, okay? So very careful to contest those bushes alone. She's going bot lane again. Could get a ping ward here, for sure. I think it helps. Sweeper, they don't have sweeper. Contest the vision at least, he's not bot lane. I like the contest from this side. Makes Xayah life harder. This I like more. You go together with your jungler. Drop a ward here. Don't be so scared. You see how scared she is of dropping vision? And never hit the dragon with Warwick. Never. Like, Warwick, junglers at level 7 and with almost one item don't need help on dragon, guys. They don't need help on dragon. You could keep this position here, make sure that Xayah suffers more. Like, yeah, this for example. You have to be here. You have to be here. And then you poke the Xayah. You have to be there, look. Look what Xayah sees. She doesn't see anything. You need to be here, pam, combo. Half HP gone. Now you take the tower, right? That's a problem. Like, hitting this dragon makes no sense. Getting that ward is good together. And also, yeah, there is no division at all established from Lux, right? The same thing with the Platinum game. We will see if the Diamond and Master and Challenger are able to make it work. Yeah, staying here when Jhin is base, not a good idea. Now, Jhin doesn't need you in bot lane. Opening bot lane doesn't make sense. You want to make sure that you open towards void grabs. Jhin doesn't need you. The only moment you open bot lane is to play this tower. Now, the problem is playing this tower is that Jhin doesn't hit towers really fast. So it's not good at all to open towards bot. And Lux can change a lot here in this game. I think she wins this game, no? But yeah, here she can make the difference by just going towards the void grabs and playing with his team. Because here they are, getting one plating. And also I dislike this a lot. Why I dislike this a lot is that right now there's only 3 minions and they are not hitting the tower, so they are not going to get the plating. So what do you do in this time that instead of doing those 3 minions, what do? You come here and again, you drop vision. So you set yourself some wards to play this tower. She's just FK in lane, not doing anything, right? And that's really bad. See, like, this guy comes here, can face check and get the vision. Makes no sense. Now he can go aggressive on you. Not great. Not good. Not well played. I want to see when... yeah, missing the Q. Missing the Q, not having E to slow the Xayah down. You want to poke through bot side as well. Just be still respect the Xayah, yeah, and they kill you. That's not good. When you are on a winning matchup, you should not be able to lose. I feel like this matchup, Xayah Bard against Jhin Lux, doesn't get easier. Like, it's super easy to play. It's super easy to win, and you just got 2 platings, and you didn't get the only advantage you got is 30 CS, which is fine. It's really good. But it can be more. It can be much more. And that's what, in my opinion, this Lux should be aspiring to. Plus the 2 moves that you had for free. You have to utilize them better. If you don't move around the map when you have prio, then it's a bit over. You're just going to flip. If you have a good team, you're going to win. If you have a bad team, you're going to suffer a lot. Okay. I mean, that's okay. I mean, you use your flash to get out of a gank. Happens. You need to be extra careful. But well. You see how contested this bush is? The pink ward? Here you need to just respect. I mean, Cho'Gath is bot lane and your jungler is on top side, right? So there's not much you can do. Again, the same theory here. You're spending time going with the wave when it's 3 CS. Instead of going around, contesting this bush together with Jhin, clearing this vision, make sure that you drop your vision there, even if you have no ward. I mean, you should have some type of vision. And then you play the next wave, or you could recall and get more wards. You see? You're getting ganked again. You have no flash. At least she dodges. She kills the Cho'Gath. I mean, she has Q? No. She can kill Cho'Gath with ultimate, yeah. They overextend. Push the wave. Get the roses. Again, goes back bot lane. Wow. Every single time bot lane. Every single time bot lane. Every single time bot lane. Hi coach, how's things going? It's going well, it's going well. The reviews are going good, so I'm liking the today game. Today games are fun to review. A lot of things to talk about. Right. This is fine. Playing around the jungle. Deep wards are good. Showing here and hitting the tower here makes no sense, right? It's bad. You don't want to be doing that. Again, another Lux that pushes out the wave. Think you just reset. Yeah, there's no value about the super item at all. Like, you want to reset, spend your gold. You have 700 gold, get a component, get a ping ward, and set up for the next objective, and get more vision, right? And now you play with your team with the gold spent. Of course, this pick is great, but you want to make sure that you have something, some resources to play after, and to use after. Because your team is playing good. I think the positioning is okay. And now after this play, what do you do? As Lux, you reset. What is the play now for Lux? What are we playing for? What is the next objective? T2 bot? T2 mid? T2 bot, I guess? I think maybe she's going to die, no? To Cho'Gath? I think she dies to Cho'Gath. Oh, Warwick saves him. Another Q lands. Okay. Now here, if she had based, we could get more information on enemy jungle. Drop a ward in mid lane. Maybe he drops the ward in mid lane. No ward. Like, I don't understand this. You see? All of this? Now it bases. It needs to be a bit faster. It needs to be like the decision making needs to be faster on what to do. Of course, this is a stomp. But we can build good habits out of this game, right? we build good habits and make sure that we know what we have to do. Next objective, bot tower, for example, right? Dropping ward in mid lane, important. At least going for a deeper wards, that's better. Now, here there's vision from Bard, not coming out of with a ping ward, not great. Also, you guys see how far away Lux is from the jungler. So she could be here faster. And just make sure that she was here with the team, right? That's important. Yeah, exactly. You need to be doing something all the time as a support. Alright, the kit inhibitor. It's a bit of running around sometimes in mid game because your team is also doing crazy stuff. Okay, this doesn't collapse. Here resetting it would be nice. No wards in mid lane yet, Emerald. So let's see if maybe she drops a ward in mid. No wards in mid lane, by the way. No wards in mid lane. It's insane, by the way. I don't understand. Why is mid lane not warded? Look how dark it is, by the way. Look how dark it is. Boss, there could be someone mid lane, maybe. What is someone mid lane? It's super easy to go around and kill him. Why there's no vision here, right? It's insane for me. Like in the video that I made 10 top 10 super mistakes, not warding mid lane, I thought this was like a pretty common, but it's not common at all. There's no dropping wards in mid lane. Like every Tuesday is the same. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday is the same. Same conversation comes. Now we are going to watch in Diamond and he's going to do it, the guy in Diamond. Maybe you get insta to Diamond, no? If you start doing it. Alright, they will get an attack on here. Vision is okay-ish. Or reset. Here reset is important, or because Syndra resetting, you could reset if you want. There's nothing to play for, to be fair. But well, you can keep playing if you want. I mean, if your team is playing, Syndra has TP, so you can stay on map. Again, I don't understand 2 people here, 1 people here, 1 player here, 1 player here, right? Very splitted. You want to make sure that you are as grouped as possible. 2 people making a play here. You get the mid tower. And here they end the game, right? Lux is coming out of base. Overall, okay, but the same problem that in Platinum. For me, is not making... No, you cannot... Till you get to higher elo, you don't know how to play range bot lanes and bully bot lanes. It's super complicated. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. So who has an idea of how this lane should go? Okay, we're going to see the runes as well meanwhile. Dark Harvest, Chip Shot, Grizzly Mementos. I don't like it. I prefer Deep Ward. And Mana Flow and Transcendence. Just covering tower. I just think it's very lazy. It's very lazy. Covering tower. Now, when you play against a mage and Senna, and you are playing with Ashe, so Ashe is pretty strong right now, in strong early game or decent early game. You need to make sure that you pressure very good the first 3 levels. So we can analyze the 3 first levels a lot and see how he does. Now, enemy team has Xin Zhao, so it's a full clear. No, it's a ganking jungler, but he full clear is really slow. Level 3 can be a bit threatening. Rengar wants to farm. He will do top to bot, so he's going to end up on bot lane. The exhaust is a bit questionable. Wouldn't heal be better? Yeah, heal is way better this game. Heal is always better in my opinion. Exhaust, I rarely take exhaust as support. Maybe when you're playing against a Kennen or something that really bursts like Diana and goes in, or Rengar, or Zed, but normally you want the exhaust. So from the get-go, you know that already there's something wrong, right? This is already diamond, but well. Lux cannot be here, right? Lux needs to play here. This is really bad from Lux. She has E. So how do you hit E? You hit E from here. and you get easy auto attacks. What do you need to be careful with the E of Swain? If Swain E's you and you are in this position here and Ashe is here, they lose. They die, right? So yeah. Really bad positioning. Hits the E. Now needs to position on the in this bush. Come on. Needs to auto attack a bit more. They hard win, by the way, this level. Too passive of a AD carry. Or too passive of a support. I cannot believe what I'm watching. In Diamond. He needs to play in the bushes. Like they're getting level 2 in 2 minions. No. I mean, he Q-starts. Yeah, the Swain has Q-start. This is really bad. This is really bad because you are losing a lot of pressure in the lane. And again, you guys see I pause on the exact same moment when they level up. When you level up, you want to be here or here as Lux. And look where Lux is positioned already. So you are losing a lot of windows of punishing the enemy, right? And that's not great. You want to make sure that you are punishing the first 3 levels of Swain Senna. Because if not, if you let them scale for free and you don't punish, then they will just be able to play the lane and you don't want that, right? You crash this. Now, once this is crashed, she's going to drop a ward, which she doesn't need to because she sees Xin Zhao. And now the wave is pushing towards them. Now they have 2 options. Keep pressuring under tower or let the wave bounce. Now, letting the wave bounce is probably the best idea because Rengar is coming bot lane. Xin Zhao is pathing away. So she can play here and the wave could be here. Now, the mistake that they are going to do probably is keep pushing the lane. Let's see what they do. Ashe is going to ward. I don't think she needs to, but Xin Zhao is able to kill Syndra when they see Xin Zhao on the Raptors. This is fine from Ashe, letting them push. This auto is not needed. This W is really bad. She's conceding pressure instead of staying in the bushes. I mean, it's worse than the Platinum and Emerald players, by the way. And he's a Diamond too. Maybe he doesn't know how to play against mages. Mages are really weak early on. Bad sequence. You want to E, then Q. Everything is the other way around. You want to make this play from the other side. Like Ashe from top side and you from bot side, or the 2 together from the same side. This is not possible. This is just not possible that they get double killed in bot. Rengar is going to get 1 kill, but the wave state is really bad for them. And now he bases. This is not acceptable from Lux and Ashe. You cannot lose this lane to V2 like that. It's completely. It's not possible to do that because now you're losing a free lane that your team has. So the possibilities of you winning this game is lower and lower. Very bad play the 2v2, very bad positioning. Wave management is bad. Spells rotation is bad. Should always E and then Q. You know that Xin Zhao is around bot lane as well, and this timer, because if Rengar is top side, Xin Zhao should be bot side. You should know as well. And understanding how the jungle works as well. Should never die there. So always let the wave come, and then once Rengar finish the pathing, you can make sure that you punish with the Rengar being bot lane. Now you have to pay attention that your camps on bot lane are up and Rengar is top side and showing. So you want to make sure that you ward Gromp or wall somehow, or the entrance. Gromp is up, so that indicates that Xin Zhao is not there. Probably this is one of the... With the silver and gold, probably this is the third one up there. The worst Lux we have seen so far. And he plays a lot of Lux, by the way, two splits in a row. The gank is good from Rengar, really bad from enemy bot lane to get ganked there, but it works. In my opinion, this is a mistake. You could push really fast this wave, and together with Ashe, you hit the dragon. I don't think you should go help with Rengar. Help with the dragon before Ashe pushes. Ashe is going to base. I mean, Ashe looks a bit smart. She knows that he has to base and let Rengar finish the dragon. But you push this faster, get your super item, get your level 6 faster, and then you play. Now Rengar is going to do top to bot, and now you want to make sure that when he finishes bot lane, you are there to capitalize on that. And you have to pay attention on what he wants to do this game, because you can abuse with that as well. Now both, like Ashe is level 6, and once Lux get level 6, they can be really strong. Oh, that arrow hits. MVP arrow. Yeah, they're used to throwing random abilities. I mean, Rengar is invading top side. Now, Rengar is invading top side and he got top side. So what I would do is that I will make sure that I drop a ward here as Lux. Why? Because Xin Zhao might invade my Rengar top bot side camps, right? So whenever I have time, I will do it. So here after this wave, now it's time for me to drop some wards, defend my camps, right? And base. Here I'm not doing anything with this HP, and I have fine gold to buy a component and a pink ward. So here, this is a lack of understanding of how, what's your job. And this in Diamond 2, you should already know. If you want to go to Master, here, you need to drop vision here, right? Drop vision around this area. Even if Xin Zhao is not invading, it makes the life easier from Rengar. You can base. There's no way Ashe dies on this wave. But I understand he wants to combo, and that's it, right? And get some defensive vision. Also, basing an opening and doing the playing for Void Grabs would be really nice, and also helping your Syndra with vision. That will also be really nice. She's going for Void Grabs. This decision is the best one from every Lux that we have seen. At least she's moving. Could be faster, could be better, but here she is. Now let's see how she plays. I think this is terrible, no? What is she doing? Use the plant, could get vision here. You need to control this bush. You have a super as well. I don't know what she's doing. She's going bot lane. She doesn't know what to do. She wants to be here with Rengar earlier. This guy dies if he's here with Rengar. He will still die, but he's just adapting a bit from Syndra. While transitioning from the Void Graph play towards bot, you want to drop vision here and keep going bot lane, right? What's happening with Ashe? Ashe is respecting this wave. And you go back with Ashe. It is what it is. I mean, Ashe was 1v2. You secure Void Grabs, get a kill on Xin Zhao, get his flash, get his ultimate. Now Rengar has to come back bot lane and help you out. But there is no vision here, right? This could be really huge, because now we will see Xin Zhao. Also, Syndra knows what's happening, right? The game looks really good for his team. Yeah, since our counter ganks, I think it's overforced. But what? Actually, no, it turns out good. I thought the Rengar got one shot, by the way, there. Exhaust gap. Both ADs have exhaust. No, Swain has exhaust. Really good Q. He has no flash, he's going to die. Nice. It looks really good. She can get super item. Now, what I want to say here, so I will pause it, well, I will not pause it. Lux cannot hit the tower, right? Lux cannot hit the tower. She should never hit the tower here with Syndra. The first tower is already gone here or here, I don't even remember. She should just base and take the reset. Or clear this vision if there's a ping ward here that normally is ping warded. But she just resets and don't hit the dragon. I don't think hitting dragon. Or you can hit dragon from the start, do it fast, and then base. And let Syndra deal with this. The only important thing is push the wave for Syndra and that's it. But I feel like hitting... You can do everything faster and just reset now. I don't know why people are playing Bruises in bot lane. I don't know if that's a thing. I will make a video about the new lane swap thing and if you can roam or not. But I think you guys should not get affected by... Support doesn't really get affected by that. Opening it towards bot lane. And here you want to go towards mid, okay? Again, this ward, I don't understand. You want it deeper as well. You want a ward in mid lane also. She doesn't ward mid lane. Disappointed. The lags don't ward mid lane. Uh-oh. You see, what's the problem here, guys? Why is she mid lane? Why is she not bot lane here? Why is Lux not going bot together with the jungler? Look, it's so easy to play support. It's so simple to play support. Rex, you are such a troll. It's so easy. Look, you just need to be here at the right moment, at the right time. And you only have to think, where is my team? And I go there. Where's my jungler? If Lux is here, they win the game. But instead, Lux is running around with Bolivar. Why is he running around with Bolivar? No sense, right? Makes no sense. And running around without wards, so she's not able to do much. Another example of, I mean, they did the same mistake in every elo, right? Not syncing up with the jungler, not making plays with the jungler, opening towards mid lane. Why are you mid lane here and not here? Lux should be here right now. They kill the Camille. They almost kill Swain, but she needs to be together here. And you make the play. Once this play goes good, you make sure that you get control and vision. That's how you play mid game as a support. Ashe is bot lane, I don't know why. I mean, lane assignments are a bit strange. Okay. I like how she plays with fog, that's true. She makes sure that sweep is not warded and she can make a combo with Q. The other Luxes struggle more with that. They struggle more with making sure that they could land the combo. So I need to play around my jungle every single time. Most of the times, yes. If you want to advance the game, yes. You need to end up where your jungle wants to be. For example, here, you want to play here, right? Together. You are 4 and the enemy team is less players. You should be able to win this. Of course. Makes sense. Simple math. Now, if you are Lux, you are here together with your jungler. Why are you out? If your jungler is here, you want to drop some vision here and be together with them. Now you're missing a Q opportunity right now. You miss this opportunity because you are here. Why you click out of the jungle when your jungle is playing inside the jungler? So for example, this is good from Lux now. Also, she goes Bloodsong, which I don't understand that much. I think Bloodsong is not that great. Zazak should be better. And they should play for this tower or for the dragon. I think dragon is okay. But here Lux commits a crime, right? Look where she is. Look where the jungler goes. Look where the entire team goes. Just because she wants to ult, right? She threw the game. Because now she's dying and now the team is trying to recover. And now they can kill Rengar because of that, right? And so many deaths could be avoided if Lux was just playing correctly. And making better decisions. She does good decisions. Like for example, this vision is good. The trap in the mid lane bushes was good with fog. That's something that we didn't see so far. But it wins you games at the end of the day, right? Those that type of traps also. End up dying again. She changed to Zazak. I think she misclicked Bloodsong, maybe. Rengar trapping. She's us in the jungle, by the way. Or Camille, no? I mean, Camille is a monster. Now here you have to wait a bit for your jungler to come back up. You want to have I like to have this control with a ping ward more than... I mean, sweeping is nice, but you want ping wards in this type of bushes, right? To make sure you can control. And here, for example, the same thing. She dies before the jungler is able to play. And now this guy is going to die. Or should be able to get punished, no? They get Herald. Lux is not alive, so there's one less. Enemy team can get it. They make another pick on Volibear. Lux is coming back up. They fight 5v4. And they lose. They get Lux gets a kill. But now they Herald, flash on the Syndra. And all of this because we're not playing together and not playing with... I mean, not respecting. If your jungle ins and dies, then you probably need him to come back and play. This vision is good for the Baron and Atakan. Now the next objective is going to be Sol. So now, where do you want to contest this dragon? Is together with... or all together from Banana Bush? Or all together from Tribush? Now Ashe misses the arrow, unfortunately. And they get deleted here. It's a bit of a pity because Syndra did a good trap here. Killed the Ahri instantly. But well, here the enemy team just... if the arrow misses and Rengar gets one shot, I think Rengar needs to come from a flank. From in front is hard. They don't end, no? Enemy team. Yeah. Now they will try to get Nashor. And from here... going with the jungler here is nice. A Q combo can kill anyone with Rengar there. Here the same thing I would say for Rengar. He could be together with the team. They could try to fight because Camille is bot. Just TP, but you guys, they need to fight. And force Camille TP. Now it's a 4v4 because Volibear based. Now the game is a bit... it's over. And at this level, if you do this type of mistakes, and enemy team can just scale for free as well, and get a couple of good plays, then you are going to end up losing. Also, Lux in mid game to late game, not the easiest to play or not that great. So she doesn't do much. I mean, she can one shot or do a lot of damage, but you need your teammates also to... Like, he also Chinza as a great champion against range. But for me the problem is this, that the Ashe is not ahead of Swain is like a big problem for me. For me that's a big problem. They get Dragon, Camille is unstoppable. And now it's too hard, right? Now it's too hard to play the game. You had to fix everything before. Now it's just a mess. And it's GG. Wow, a lot of mistakes that I didn't expect from the Diamond Lux. A lot of mistakes I didn't expect from the Diamond Lux. Laning phase was very weak. Vision game was very weak. The trapping and playing with fog was way better than others, right? And combo. Positioning in lane was very bad. Jungle tracking was very bad. Jungle sync up in mid game is very bad. It was bad. That's why, I mean, if she could work on those and understand those, then she would probably be able to get more elo. Flaming some master players. Let's see. Let's see how it changes this game. We are Lux in master, 400 LPs. Who are we watching right now? We are watching a master player. So it's a very stomp game. So 15 minutes they win. So we are not able to see mid game and late game that much. But I want you guys to see how they play the early game. Okay, how the Lux and the Kai'Sa play the early game. What we can say about it. What we can learn about with this. And then we will go for a challenger game that is a bit like 25-30 minutes long with a Lux player as well. And we can enjoy a bit more of mid game and see how they play in those type of situations, right? So right now, Kai'Sa Lux against Xayah Braum. So they have a really favorable matchup because they have double range against melee. Xayah, really bad champion till level 3. Kai'Sa is not a strong champion, not a good pairing with Lux. But they are still ahead, right? They still win 2v2. They have control over the lane. They should have control over the level 2. It's very easy to punish. Enemy jungler is a Grave, so he wants to full clear hard that he ganks the Kai'Sa and the Lux. Kha'Zix, on the other hand, also wants to full clear. Even if this happens, yeah. I mean, this is the only window that they really have in bot lane. The enemy bot lane is like trapping level 1 and looking for a Q play. But now the problem is that, yeah, they end up dying, no? The Braum. So they traded really well. They were not that scared, of course. They need to hold the position. They know they win, but they still got surprised. The E from the Lux, pretty nice there. 2 seconds for the E. She will not be able to kill. Now they want to push and base, right? Most likely. Now Lux is going to try to threaten the... What's called? The Braum. Let's see if they can crash this wave. I mean, if I was Lux, I would suicide to crash this wave, but maybe they have time to push it. They have time to push it and base right now. So Braum Xayah tried a, in my opinion, dangerous play. But while Kai'Sa's no cleanse, they tried. Now Tom, Pink Ward and Potion. Let's move towards bot lane. Now they start in a winning position. And let's see how they play it out. Now, this is the interesting part. How they do with disadvantage. Now Kha'Zix is bot side, getting crap. Graves is also bot side. Why does Lux not play in the bush? Because they don't really want to fight that much in bot. Because Graves is also bot and Kha'Zix wants to play for farm. He probably wants to do double crap. So yeah, here he needs to be careful. Pinging this bush can be okay, but she knows that Graves is around, so they need to be careful and respect. I don't really like the ping ward. I will just throw E and see what happens if someone is there. Use the vision plant that always spawns to clear after. So I think it's a waste of a ping ward, in my opinion. Also, they're missing the spells. It's normal to miss spells. Braum is topside, they see Braum, so they are going to jump into Xayah. So they react fast in the minimap once they see the enemy support is roaming. That's what you want to do. They will probably reset here. Oof, they need to crash one more wave. I would have loved to see Lux to play more down instead of too much on the wave. And here she needs to protect. She goes directly towards the Xayah, which is a nice try. And that's how kinda she will make sure that Kai'Sa doesn't die. I don't know if Kai'Sa ends up dying, but maybe she can get a kill onto Braum. I think she kills Braum. No, Braum is going to die. So this is an important factor. It's not being scared and just fighting till the end. You see in this situation, there's not much to do, but Qs instantly the Xayah, turns, auto attack, ignites, and then just plays with the W, tries to make as much time as possible. Kai'Sa reacts really well, going forward to try to kill the Xayah, but well, probably if this happens in lower elos, Kai'Sa just runs away and you die, no? It is what it is. But I think Lux should have played a bit more around both side of the lane. Graves suicides. I don't like this ping ward, even if we are playing in Master. I think this ping ward is not that great to drop right now because Kha'Zix is not going to utilize it. And you want this ping ward maybe here if you want to play for Dragon. This ping ward really doesn't do much for the team. You can be in lane and from here have closer access towards the Dragon just in case Braum goes there. But we see Braum on top lane, right? Braum is roaming a bit too much. And from here, you just run down the Xayah. Exactly. Xayah would have run away. What time would you drop the ping ward? Like, I would be more patient. I would drop it here, maybe now. Or maybe when he's doing Dragon and I see it, I will drop it. But I will hold to it a bit more. I think it's important to hold on it. I mean, Braum is tilted or doesn't think he can lane. So he's just going to be roaming topside, right? At this moment in the game. They keep a freeze. And there's not much to do. There's no neutral objective. There's no Voigraf's Dragon. And they will just keep a freeze and try to make sure that Xayah cannot farm. You guys see how she throws the E first, throws the Q with the slow, and then gets the double combo of the auto attacks, right? So she's not throwing random abilities. She didn't throw the Q before, right? This is something that in the gold player was doing too much, the platinum player as well, throwing Qs instead of E first. The slow of the E is pretty important. So if you hit the E in the middle, you can throw the Q, auto attack with the Q passive, then E and auto attack with the other one. Now you get the platings here in bot. You could hit tower together with Kai'Sa. You don't have vision to set up. You could also look for a better base. Or a base. You see how they use the fruit as well in the river when they can. Even if they is not needed. And also, like, you see the Lux playing very in front of the enemy AD carry, right? Like the movement she does, look at the Lux here. She throws W, and you see how she clicks forward all the time, and she never clicks back. Because she understands that she's not in danger, or she's not in any threat, and she can make sure that the Xayah is in all the time, like, nervous where the Q is going to go, the E is going to go, because you are so close to her, right? So it's a difference. Like, these small details are important if you want to have more, like, dominate more with the champion at the end of the day. Now, for me, the game is over right now, of course, especially in Master. It's going to be over. Everyone knows what to do to snowball most of the times, but I want to see what Lux does, no? She gets Blackfire Torch. I still prefer Ludens, but well, someone told me Blackfire Torch could be better. I still have to try that out. Now, she's opening towards mid lane, you guys see. She's not opening bot lane anymore. Why? Because Kai'Sa doesn't need Lux anymore. So look what she's doing. Sweeping, dropping a ward here. In my opinion, ward on Raptors is a bit better, but she's not scared to go for deep vision. And who is together with Lux? Kha'Zix is together with Lux, right? Now, I don't like hitting the tower. I think it would be better to zone the Xayah again and just let Kai'Sa do it alone and stay with Kha'Zix. I think here this is a mistake from Lux. I don't really like it. I would like Lux to be here with Kha'Zix, or base together with Kha'Zix and play with him again and just leave the Xayah alone. And base here also. I think basing here is just way better than just perma hitting. So you are a bit more present and play for the Voigraphs. She needs to be on the Voigraphs here, the Lux. I don't... They will get the tower though. But I think you can get everything. You can get the tower and be here together with Lux. Now your team is super strong and is not going to need you. But the vision that you set up is good for Kai'Sa to play alone. And you're not in a rush to take this tower. Why? Because you are going to take the tower anyways later on. Yeah, exactly. You let Kai'Sa solo experience, solo tower. It will take longer, sure. But you are here. Make sure you win this play. You're stomping, right? You're going to win anyways. But it's just good habits to have, right? Plus you reset, you get your gold, you get more wards, and now you base and play for this dragon, right? And you will get every single void grab as well. Now, for me, this is a bit too freestyle. I don't think this is needed to go for this display, because you obviously will end up dying to the enemy when they open the map. Give them the opportunity to recover a bit. But I understand that in solo queue people just disconnect once the score is like this and just play a bit more for fun. And again, the opening of Lux, not great in mid lane. This happens even in Master, eh? This happens even in competitive. Like, you want to open with Lux around this area, right? Use this ping ward and be here, ready to play with your Kha'Zix and get control over the bot side jungle. Or I want to see how she plays with the vision. She's not dropping any wards, doesn't care too much about it. I think you don't need to be mid lane with Kai'Sa, especially when Kai'Sa has a static shift. When Kai'Sa has static shift, she wave clears like crazy, So you don't really need to play in the wave or mid lane, right? You really want to play out in fog. Now this is fine because one is dead, so you can push your lead. But again, this guy is pushing and rotating, so that's going to be +1 member on mid, and on the next mid wave they can take the tower and even flank them. Someone is TPing here. Lax is going bot. Cassis is on top. Here, Lax is a bit, should I go bot lane? Should I go top lane? What should I do? In my opinion, she's giving good vision for Riven, but it's too late, right? Like, you could have done this before and now be here. Instead of hitting the tower and just playing mid lane, you could have set up vision way before, and this would not have happened. So she missed... she greeded too much on playing aggressive here, and then went for vision, and she should have went for vision and then go towards mid lane again and play together with your teammates or play together with your jungler, and then Riven can play alone because she has vision, right? So my opinion, she greeded a bit on that, but they FF, I think. Minute 15, enemy team FF. They know FF in my games, but well, FF. All right. So I would say difference is confidence, for sure, in the bot lane play, in knowing that the 2v2 they win. Vision-wise, I think a lot of things to work on, especially holding the ping ward. But overall, also playing, I think can play a bit more aggressive around the bush control. And also greeding and hitting tower just for fun, and just FK brain, pushing bot. She should make sure that she plays the second Void Grab rotation for sure. I enjoy doing it. There's a lot of things to talk about, especially the silver and gold, right? I go hard on them. Today I went hard. Today I went hard on those players, sadly. But well, it is what it is. So you guys can get better info. Watching Diamond and above makes me demoralized about climbing. They are not that good. I mean, they are good because they played a lot the game, right? They have good mechanics. Bullied the silver and gold. Yeah, we bullied a bit. I bullied a bit the silver and gold. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know. So if I don't do it, then I feel like the message is not clear, right? And I want you guys to learn as best as possible. So I don't do it on purpose, but I went hard, I think. I went really direct, but it's fine. That's how we do it. I'm worse in individual coaching. No, I'm kidding. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not that harsh. Okay, so Ward on the middle boost to contest. Again, it's fine because you are playing with Sivir, Pantheon. I would like to start with Sweeper. In my opinion, Sweeper is better to control lane, and also like when you're playing with a ganking jungler, it helps for him to be able to pull off some ganks. Thank you for this insight. I understand what you're saying, but hard to apply in games without experience. It's totally fine. I mean, I have 14 years of experience, but that's why I'm doing this, right? So you guys see it, understanding, and you will for sure not do it at the in one week or one game or in 1 month. You will not be able to apply it, but at least you will know about it, right? And then it will be easier for you guys to work on it. That's all. Like, you are not able to do this, what I'm saying. Okay, really bad positioning from the Lux. Again, she needs to play... Wait, it's Electrocute Poppy. Wait. Let's pause. I like the runes, more damage oriented death with President of Mine and Countdown. And the Poppy? What is the Poppy runes? Electrocute. And Sixth Sense. Okay, Giga Chat the Poppy. We need to try this one. But I think Halo Blades maybe is better, no? I don't know, but that was a lot of damage. I think it lacks positioning pretty bad. She wants to position in the wave as well because it's real, but yeah. But don't get too stressed about trying to do everything. Just take one part of what I say or one or two things and try to do it in your games and then go towards the next one, right? Okay. I think Poppy also like trolled a bit. playing in the open like that. She hit every single ability, eh? That's a OTP lax right there. Okay. Base. Mid lane, base, what are we doing? I mean, she has nothing to buy, right? So this next wave is the cannon wave. What is she doing? Fishing for a play. Making sure that Annie can play this wave. Yeah, not trying to get experience. Making sure that Annie can crash. Now you see that Pantheon is going to finish the camp. They didn't see lax with the plant. And it's impossible they contest this crab, right? So Pantheon gets the crab. They go back. You see how they play together hand by hand. Again, a nice... You see how he is and then Qs with the lax? Wow. He's 1 HP. They're going to dive this. He forces the flash. I think he hit every single Q, guys, by the way. What is going on? And they go for the kill. Why is important this kill? Because like RR is going to lose wave, and now Sivir is going to be able to push one more and reset. Now, let's pause. Where is Lux going to open? Towards mid lane. You see, she's not opening bot lane for no reason. She has options right now. She's opening towards mid lane. In my opinion, she should open here to defend the camp of Pantheon, to see if this camp is up or not. But I think this could be better. You could open through here, drop a pink ward here, because maybe enemy jungle is going to do this camp. So you could look for that. He's going around to fish for TF. Doesn't find anything. Drops this pink ward as well. Pretty nice for Annie. But in my opinion, she's in the wrong side, right? She should be around top side and playing with his team. I don't think this wave matters too much. I think you want to be more present with Pantheon and Annie than anything else. But here Pop is trolling. He has no flash. And you see how he holds the Q all the time? Now gets double Q. And even if he dies, Pop is going to die, and TF already wasted his ultimate for not getting a lot, right? He's not getting a lot out of here, and he loses flash as well. So very important. Look at it again, guys. Very important. The entire sequence. I don't like the position of Lux. I think she could be more aggressive with her team. And at least like this pink ward being here because they know that they're going to play void grabs. And you see that he's not hitting the Q at all. And Poppy is going to try to dodge it and do zigzag all the time. And now she hits the Q. So she holds a lot the ability just to make sure that she can hit it. So that's very well played from her and very important to understand. Fundamentals when you have like skill shot champions. Now again, Sivir doesn't need anyone to be bot lane. She can play 1v1 and 1v2 even. So Lux could be roaming the entire game without any problem. And she's going to go to void grabs. You see how she's going void grabs and she's not opening bot? Because she's not needed in bot lane. Pop is also here. So she will move where Pop is and just play with the team. Right? Make sure that she's also present in the map. Damn. Be careful there with the TF move. That's why this ping ward, I don't really like where it was positioned. Need to think a bit more what's the next objective and what she wants to do. How much for the super item? One more stack and she gets it. You see where she's playing around? All the time around top side? She's not... You see that she's not here hitting tower? Where Sivir is? She's coming from behind. Where is Lux going? She's not going to... She's not hitting the tower with Sivir. She's going to get a super item. Probably drop the ward here or over the wall. They've only seen as well. So she goes together with Pantheon. And now Sivir is going to move. I don't know what this thing was doing there. To be honest. But well. I guess she is going to ward over the wall. Hit the plant. She has no ward yet. Wait, she has the ward, but she was in combat all the time. She's dropping the ward here, deeper. You see how deep she's going? Because Lee Sin is dead, so she's able to drop more vision deeper, right? That's the difference. No here, no here, no here, here. Because she has time to do it. Now, look where she's going. She's going together with Pantheon, right? Sivir doesn't need any help on bot lane. So she's going to open with Pantheon and see whatever Pantheon does, I'm there. That's why I also wanted to show you this game. because in this game, Pantheon is a good jungler to follow, like Lee Sin, Viego, Graves is fine to follow as well, and to make plays. She ends up going top, trying to stop the base of TF. Now TF has no mana, so TF is unable to make a play. And you see how she gets good, like how she gets opportunities where other supports will not get, or other lags didn't look for this type of things, right? Now this guy is going to finish the camps and is going to or keep clearing down or move up with the team, right? In my opinion here, she needs to be careful because Pantheon is bot side and you want to be like where he is. But he feels like this can be played and they kill Fiora. Now Fiora died, she's 0-4, Jon is strong, and now Jon is going to get more on top lane, right? He has nice vision, not the perfect vision. I would like to have more vision deep, but she has no more wards. Now, in my opinion, this is a mistake from Lux. It's not resetting. I think she could reset and open them up. It would be the same than doing what she's doing right now. And she could be here with new wards and new and just connect with the Lee Sin, with Pantheon and Nani, right? Out of base. But you need to insta base after the play on top. But again, what are they doing? They are playing together, jungle and support, together with the mid laner. 3v3, who wins? They win because they have a stronger 3v3 and they are ahead. So now they make sure that the jungler is doing well, right? Can this be done in gold and silver? It can be done. Can it be done all the time? No, because your jungler is going to farm a lot. Some players are not going to follow, but you are going to still make sure that you can put numbers advantage where you want. Now, she's never going back bot lane because Sivir doesn't need anyone bot lane. And you guys see the difference between Diamond to Challenger is that we saw someone helping the Kai'Sa. Was it in Master? Or I think it was in Master as well, no? But in Diamond and below that, everyone was helping the AD carry. And now this AD carry is level 9 against level 6. And Lux is already level 6. They got bot tower. And she also got a kill on top lane. She got the void grabs. She got kills for Pantheon. And now everything is going smoothly. So let's see how she uses her wards. She has no pink ward. Think a bit troll to have Sapphire Crystal in your inventory and not use control wards. And now you're ganking from behind and you know this guy has no flash. Maybe you can look for an opportunity. And here I would like to go to a stop side. What she's doing, I don't like that much. She's in the, in my opinion, in a bad spot. Because I would like to get control over this. Because you want to play for this tower as well. This is a waste of time, in my opinion, for Lux. There's not much you can do. And this is a mistake that happens in a lot of, like it happened in the Plat game, Emerald, and you see how Pantheon is dying here. This should never happen. Lux is just wasting time, and even in Challenger it happens, right? Even in Challenger, these movements. So don't get too bad. It's not that it's only Challenger people that know how to do this, or no one knows how to do this, but it's just mistake that happen. Not knowing where to be as a support. When we see, for example, Alvaro, we saw the Rel unranked, silver to Challenger with Rel. We watched a pro player from LEC. It was perfect. Watching him play was perfection, right? Almost. He knew every time where to be, where to ward, when to reset, and he lost the game. And this guy, really good with lags, good mechanics, doing good movement, but for example, there messed up, right? Macro-wise, not the greatest. In that moment. Plus she has no wards against, you want to base, open them up, right? Super fundamentals with one-trick ponies, usually they are missing. They are missing a lot, even in Challenger. But Lux is a very mechanical champion, so if you are good in mechanics with Lux, then you are going to climb a lot. But you need to know how to abuse in lane, and this guy perfectly knows how to abuse in lane. We saw that, right? Laning phase, excellent. Later on, can be better, right? Trapping, for example, not to hitting objectives, making sure that comes from behind and putting pressure on side lane. All of this could be better if he had like wards, more wards. So she could drop vision here, so Annie can keep playing for this tower. That's the problem. And she's overstaying for too long. Like, what is she doing? I don't understand. She's moving from bot to top. This is really bad, right? You cannot do this. Even if this play will turn out good, you can do the same from base. Because you should have based already like long time ago. So yeah, this is just a desperate play from an enemy team. So normally going from bot lane to top lane should not work. It's not because it works that is good. For sure. From experience. 100% is not good. Okay. Let's see how they play for the next tower. This is the objective. Going around. This is good. This is really good. I like this ward here and this ward here. Putting these two wards. I see Keria do it a lot in solo queue. So I like that vision. The vision is still okay. She doesn't base together with the team, which I feel a bit strange. I could do. But there's nothing to buy. You see, she's not hitting the objective at all. Getting kills. Clean vision. Should reset now. Nice. And now the game is pretty much over. Next objective is going to be attack and no dragon, I guess. Ward. Is he going to ward mid lane? That's the question. He should ward mid lane for sure. Now I will go top lane and kill Fiora a bit faster. I think they took a bit of time. Pop is faster than Lux, which is normal, but well. Is she going to ward mid lane? For sure she drops a ward in mid lane. No ward in mid lane? Ward mid lane, come on. Going for kills. No ward in mid lane, eh? Oh, ward in mid lane here. A bit far. I think it's too far. They know this warded. The ward in mid lane is not good. It shows that this guy is not only super player. I mean, his name is something mid. So it shows that he's lacking a bit of knowledge on where to ward and how to ward. But the Lux is good. I like the build as well. I also like the runes, except yeah, the runes are really good. It's like full damage rune setup. Laning phase was okay. I think positioning laning phase, now that I remember, could be better. Roaming is the best one that we saw with the team. Some mistakes as well while roaming, but she didn't miss a Q as well in the first 5 minutes, so that helps winning games. Okay, enemy team will get Atakan. This ward I don't really like on top of the red buff. I like it more like in the bush or here. But trapping a lot together moves with Annie and probably going to get a kill here. So also we didn't see a lot of trapping from the other Lux. I mean, we have not watched a lot of games, right? But what we watched, we didn't see like a lot of traps. So this Lux traps way more in the jungle, right? Especially when ahead. She goes together, also connects with a team member, and then they are able to make a play. Alright. They get caught in transition, and they will just chase, no? I mean, they have Pantheon, and he's pretty fast with the Sivir ultimate as well. And you see how they move together as 4, and they end up being 4. This is not necessarily talking about Lux, but no one is mid lane, no one is bot lane, right? They end up as 4, they make a play as 4, and they reset together, right? Or they should reset together right now. And they are not splitted that much, right? While pushing their lead. Stays in fog, gets a good pick, dies. We could respect a bit more there. Now John is pushy, that's true, but he's putting pressure. And he's going to get inhibitor. To get inhibitor, you see 1 player here, 2 players here. But I mean, it's like it's the best thing they can do with 3 players, right? And now they get Soul, and they will end the game after getting Soul. Or maybe they just kill them all and they end through mid lane. So I would not say this is a perfect Lux game. I would not say that for sure. But we saw like a more dynamic Lux, more like roaming. Like she knows how to win the game, for sure. More moving around the map with the jungler, more connecting with team members, more looking for mid lane plays, more than anyone, right, that we have so far. Leaves the AD carry when he's fine. So it's a fine game. I expected a bit more from a challenger, but at the end of the day, as I said, he's OTP Lux, plays it on mid lane, AD carry and support. So I don't expect like a perfect support knowledge on how to play. Like if we were watching a professional player. Maybe next Tuesday we watch another game from another champion that is more meta, and we can see a professional player how he plays the map and everything, the laning phase and so on. But it's a good like OTP game. So you also guys can see that even if the knowledge or the is not everything is perfect, but she excels at knowing how to play the champ really good, how to play the laning phase, even if it's not perfect. How to move around the map, how to sync up and trap, right? Playing fog, hitting abilities, holding abilities, how the combo should work, EQ, right? Maximize the damage. Of course, she's playing in an elo where everyone is really good around, so she has an easier time. All right. That's it.